They promised us a second chance on a new world. Instead, we got Icarus. Beautiful, wild, and incredibly hostile. No gear, no safety net, just a ticking clock and a simple goal. Survive 100 days in this wilderness. Welcome to the journey. Grab a drink, settle in, let's see what we can make happen within this 100 days. Well, here we go. You feel that stress? Yes, we're falling in. It's been a little while since I played Icarus. I got a good amount of hours in the game, but a lot's changed since I last played, and I thought, let's get stuck in and see how far we can take it.
First things first. If you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Why, thank you very much. So, we are in on the Conifer Zone. Let me just open it up. The map, obviously, as we know, is huge. We're going to get very much into a position where we're set up and good to go. And I'm feeling this pond kind of area down here. But straight off the rip here, I'm going to need a little pickaxe to get myself in out of the storm, it seems. So let's start with the two. One pickaxe. And we need a few more stone bits for that as well. But I'm going to go and get myself ready. Also grab up a bit of the oxide as well. All of this is going to get us XP, right? So let's get in here a second. And let's go into, firstly, our talent points. And obviously we've got solo points that we'll be getting at some point as well. Wear rate and getting the one-hit pickaxe is always going to be nice as well for when we go and do mining, because there's going to be a lot of that. So I'm probably just going to grab that really to get started. Habitation. And then tech tree, there's a few things we're obviously going to need. We're going to need, well, get our hands on a wood bow and the stone arrows. And we've got 2 more points. Now, mostly, we'll get the campfire and the stone knife, I think. Most of it we'll be able to get anyway. We'll be leveling up just before. So I'm just going to wait out this red bit and then we'll get on over to where we want to start. And I do believe right here, actually, there is a cave as well. So this is a really great start for us. There's quite a lot of stuff around that's going to make my life a lot easier. So, in the tech tree then, we're going to need our first bits of building, aren't we? And that also comes with our first bit of armor, but I'm going to need wood building base set to start. That's exactly what I need. And then we'll get probably, as much as I want these armors, I am going to need to get bedroll and probably, let's go for the wood hammer, because that's what we're going to need, right? We shouldn't take long to level up anyway. And let's go into our solo points to start. So, increase max health, increase base movement speed, or melee damage, or stamina. So, I'm going to go stamina with my first point in here. And we're going to get these up as much as we can. And then normal talent points, I'm honestly going to go into pickaxe damage ×2. It's going to make our mining very easy when we get onto it. So, it's time to build. Let's get where we want to go first. So, we're going to focus grid. Let's actually, let me see. This way's better. All right, we got our first little block. Let's just switch to these. I've got to get used to the building again. I'm going to need obviously some stairs. But we are going to go all the way up. You know what? You can go there as well. Okay, let's get our little campfire just here for now. And let's open this up. I'm going to stick in a little bit of wood. Not too much. And I'm going to cook up, well, all of these bad boys, actually. We'll get ourselves a few steaks on the go, and then I'm going to go hunting. I've made a few more arrows, so we are good to go. I just need to make sure that I'm hitting stuff clean in the head to get that stealth boost as well. Right, 1 bedroll then. And then I'm going to come into the tech tree and we are going to hit the small wood crates. And where else do we want to go? Probably into some armor. And I'm going to go straight into bone armor. I don't need anything else. Let's put them close to the door as a bit of a dumping box. And then one next to it as well. Let's get our little bedroll down. We need to be close enough to the campfire for it to work if we want to sleep and get the rested bonus. And we'll set this as our spawn point. Alrighty, got myself a nice level up. Let's start with our solo talent points. Let's go in. Honestly, that base movement speed is way better, actually. Let's keep ourselves safe with some extra health right now. And then other talent point, I think I'm going to come back into habitation. Although hunger rate is always good. And thirst. All of these are really good. Stamina regen, let's get that. We've got 5 blueprint points, so let's kind of choose where we need to be. The key thing is get to tier 2 when it really opens up. There's going to be little things like bandages we are going to need to grab, but drying rack is really handy for ease of food quite early on, so we will grab that and get one built. Seed extractor we're going to want 100%. It's just going to make my life a little bit easier. And what is it to craft one of these drying racks as well? We're going to need that. A little bit of wood, no problem. We've got plenty of that at home anyway. And we'll get our seed extractor in as well, which is... We've got the charcoal, we've got wood, we just need a bit more stone. Go nicely to the side here, and I can chuck on the meat in there. We'll let that kind of dry out. Let's deploy our little seed extractor, and honestly, that can just go over in the corner for now. And we're going to mince up a few things. We'll get you in. Let's mince up the berries as well. Medium wood crate. We'll grab one of those in. I'll probably grab bandages, actually. It's quite an easy and health recovery. All of this stuff's pretty good when you go out. And then we could probably get bone arrows instead of stone ones too, actually, now that I think about it. I'll save the rest of the points, though. Let's craft up, well, let's say 2 of these larger boxes then. That should keep us going. And then I'm going to craft 8 bandages. And let's just get one here. And another one over in the corner for now. So 1 bone sickle then. And what we can do is go out gathering a bunch of resources. It's all stuff I need to do. I probably need to expand the base a little bit as well. But now we've got a little bit of storage. We are in a good place. I'm just going to stick all the old building bits into that one. And we'll give this a bit of a move around. We'll keep hold of those bandages for us. But what this does mean is we're a little bit safer, right? So we'll probably, well, let's focus one thing at a time. But what I want to show you is quick swipe of this. It is much better for fiber, and it only gets fiber if that is what it means. So it's so much quicker. A bit, there we go. There's a lovely bear. So I think I remember the method for this. We'll give it a good go. Although we have the arrows. Yeah, I remember it. And I killed it anyway. Okay, he's only a level 2, bless him. But as you can see, we got a nice chunk of XP just for that little bear there. And some nice prime meat as well, so I can't complain too much. Now, polar bear, not so much. I don't think we have enough arrows to kill one. They take a bit of a beating, so going up into the snow would not necessarily be the best play. Just more hoping for wolves, if I'm honest. There's another bear over there. That's good news. At least get a stealth shot on it. I missed that one. I'll be careful I don't mess this up too much. Oh, got a hit on me. Silly me. Just got to be careful if they do get the hit. Just make sure you do the dodge thing properly. He's a much higher level, so you can at least take a beating. There we go. And a nice little level up to boot as well. Although, before we get home, let's go in. The solo ones are really important. There's the health bar one. Where's that? Base movement speed is always good as well. Let's grab that movement speed one. And then let's go into our talent tree. I'm going to continue probably... Well, I don't want to do that movement speed yet. It's probably a waste of a point. Weight capacity is always pretty handy, but we'll get a mount eventually. I do want to keep going this way. Yeah. Pickaxe damage. And let's do... I want to come all the way down this way. Food spoilage rate. That's not a bad one. And just hitting that level 10, I'm sure there's a quicker way to level up. The only way I really know is going out hunting and just basically building and doing your stuff. But I'm not in any rush anyway. I know mining certain nodes gives you more anyway. I've just made my way back over to the cave. I think what I'm going to do is go in, kill the worms, because I have reloaded. I think they respawn every time you come back. And I'm going to mine up some copper and iron. I'm just going to tank this. There we go. Those 2 are dead. I think that should be all of them. Don't necessarily want their stuff yet. I'll take the vestige because we need to make a statue with that at some point. I'm just mainly going to go and get my arrows back though. We might need... we'll grab them. We might need them at some point. Got a couple of vestiges. I actually need a drink now. Not ideal drinking cave water, but here we are. So let's start mining. I'm not sure. Exotics would give me some XP, but I'm going to leave them here for now. And I'm going to go ahead and get the iron. I'll tell you what, I'll do a couple of trips back and forth. And there we go. Level 7, mine 1000 oxide as well. Check me out. So just topping up. So good start on the ores. Look, if we have a look, we've got some sulfur. We've got a little bit of oxygen that we need anyway. I've started silica. Yes, this stone could probably come out, to be fair. I'll keep hold of that. We don't really want that in there. I might keep some on me. We're going to need it. So let's go. We'll start, let's say, 20 of those foundations. We are going to need them anyway. I do want to see how much XP. 32 XP for one of those. That's good to know. Let's build a bunch of the wooden floors. Right, and some wooden fences. So yeah, just going to craft all of this to place in here so it's ready. And I might just grab the oxidizer in and let's work on getting some of this stuff crafted. So we've got enough for oxidizer. We have enough for... let's maybe take 3 suture kits with us. Let's just stick the oxidizer down this way for now. And look, we've got plenty of seeds to start the farm too. So I think I'm somewhat prepared. So when you add the oxide to this, it just fills up. And what we can do is just consume it when we need it. When we're working around the base, it saves me having to keep worrying about it. So if we now deploy this underneath into the water, let's put it somewhere where it is like more accessible then. I'm actually going to end up building this way though. So let's just go under here for now. And then we chuck the charcoal in there. Look, that should start giving us water as well. And we're good. I'll leave that one for now. That doesn't hurt to kind of be there anyway. There we go. So we don't have to worry about failing with the old waterfront now. That's really good to see. From this point, I think we're going to probably snap it to this bad boy here. And I'm going to stay up high. And then I'm going to come out this way, I think. And what that can do is maybe like if we get the fire pit inside, we could have a little bit of a bedroom and stuff. And there's our foundation that we can start. Now I'll place down the floor pieces that we do have. This will be the expanded point, right? So at least we don't need to worry. We'll keep this as a roof anyway, but we'll have this bit open. They can't get in. We'll have that one entry point at the moment. There we are. And this will give us a lot of room, right? We can start by putting the crafting and stuff at the back here and we'll be all good. Eventually we'll have to upgrade this as well because we're already a few days in, but the idea is to get into that. But no, we'll hold on those and we'll continue down probably this route. I don't know if we need any of these. Thirst rate is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll continue down the survival one here. So yield from mining stone. I'm going to put a point in that because we're going to be hammering through that soon. Now we're going to grab this fire pit. That's one thing we need to get. And then I'm going to save the rest of the points. We're almost there. So we'll go out do a bit of hunt until we hit level 10 and then we'll get everything we need. I can't see anything else that we would potentially want from this section for now anyway. Do we keep crafting closer? Let's keep crafting closer. We'll do like a bit of a bedroom area just in here for now. And then I can cook inside. Let's move our bedroll over to the side for now. This will do. We'll start with talent points then. We've got our solo one to grab. I don't know whether we come down this tree. Yeah, I quite like the fact that we won't have to consume these points. Now, where's the one where you can see... I thought there was one where you can see the health of enemies. Perceived threat while stealthed is also very good. Yeah, let's grab the low maintenance then. Do want to come down. There's mining radius. Let's get a point in there. I got another point. Reduce cost of crafting pickaxes. That'll help. That's less iron as well. That is something we're going to be spending quite a bit of time doing. Let's have a quick drink and let's get this thing done. So in the tech tree, we'll go on to tier 2. We'll unlock the crafting bench. We're going to need the anvil bench 100%. I'm also going to grab the oxygen bladder is pretty handy. Or I do want these stuff though. So like how many points have we got? 12. So let's get the iron knife, iron axe, iron pickaxe. I do want the cooking station, but we need the contact device and the stone furnace. So let's start with those. So one crafting bench. Let's deploy this one. So this should, in theory, give us a lot of storage space too. So we can go ahead and dump all of these items in because we're going to need to use them in here at some point anyway. Let's get our furnace down. Where you can see how much room it's going to take up pretty quickly. Let's get this in this area. Let's also then move plenty of ores. I'm going to start with the iron though because we actually need more. And we just need enough to get the basics going. 40 ingots for the anvil bench. And that's the first one we need because that's going to be our pickaxe and stuff. So 40 ingots for that one. Then we need the 15 for the contact device. But we're going to just need loads, right? Longbow would also be a good shout. All of these, though, as we know, will need to be added elsewhere. Mortar and pestle, there it is. And you can place this on top of like a bench or something, but for now it's pretty dark. We're going to need some lights and stuff in here. Well, firstly, probably sleep it off, but we're going to interact with this one. I think this is where we can then start doing crushed bone once we unlock it, but we need that tree sap. Before I go to sleep, I know it's dark, I am going to dump quite a bit of wood into that for the tree sap. And we're going to queue all of that up. It's ticks XP in the background as well, which is awesome. As you can see, though, we're going to need more. So we've got 15. I'm going to need to go and find some more stuff to mine. But in the meantime, let's sleep it off. Look at that in the distance. Looking quite nice, actually. Yes. Now, we cleared that cave out of copper and iron. We got a bit of cave sickness, unfortunately. Or, yeah, which is a negative 2 XP for 10%. A little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Now, the last copper ores are done. Then we'll dump these guys in. We'll swap these over, though. We'll leave them. I'm going to need... Well, I need the 40, don't I? So we'll wait for that. Right, one anvil coming right up. Yeah, this could probably just deploy right here is fine. We're going to make use of as much space as we have. And this guy, we're going to chuck the copper in. So for now, we'll just make 40 copper nails because we're going to need a bunch of those. And let me just double check. So yeah, we've got everything. We can start making the bigger storages, which is going to be pretty handy. Let's grab those 40 out, stuff them in here, and let's start with 6 of the wood cupboards. And then contact device, we need another 15 ingots. I'm not sure we have enough to do that, but I will start with some basic storage. So I'm going to try and layer these in a way that makes sense. For now, though, we just need ones for ore and ones for like fiber. And then I can break down some of these smaller ones, and then the workshop will be left a little bit bigger. And we have enough for the contact device too. I believe this thing doesn't actually get damaged outside, and it makes sense to probably just stick it out here for now. And this allows us to do our first missions. There it is.
Great work. Now that you have access to short-range radio, you'll be able to take on simple missions. If you want to take on more complex assignments, you'll have to craft an infrasonic relay device. Oh, almost forgot. Cinetai have come up with a fancy new way of shipping your exotic hauls off-world. They're calling it the Orbital Exchange System, OES. Abandoning all your planet-side tech is a thing of the past, if you prefer. Chuck them in the pod, and it drops it all off at the station. OES schematics should be available, if you want to build one. Good luck, Prospector.
Thanks, Salt. So let's go on the anvil then. Let's see what we need. So 5 iron ingots for the iron pickaxe. We need some iron nails. So let's get these guys out. I've got no more iron, so we'll start with 20 iron nails. So we'll start with 1 iron pickaxe. So that's going to be the main thing to get more iron. I'm also going to get the iron skinning knife. This is a big upgrade. Right, it's not huge, but there's plenty of iron. And honestly, we might be able to mine some other stuff, actually, now that we have the better pickaxe. So let's get to it. Right, let's get home. That's a good amount to start us. I'm a bit full, so I've got to be really careful. Yeah, eventually we're going to need stone stuff, aren't we? So yield or additional. Now, it doesn't really matter too much. I just know that I need to put points into this tree to get down to this 1% chance, because we're going to do a lot of mining. And there we go. We'll get the axe. So that's our main 3 tools sorted. So with all those things done then, one of the next things we've got is something like crushed bone. Now, we do want to get that in because it gives pretty good XP. And I'm going to sacrifice the bones that I do have for the job. Right, let's get the oxite dissolver, the water skin, and the oxygen bladder. So these 3 are pretty handy. So oxite dissolver. We're going to get... For now, 1 oxygen bladder would do. We're going to be short on leather, actually, it seems. Have I got any more? If not, we are going to need to... Oh, yeah, I got plenty. We're going to need to go hunting, though, again. Right, oxide dissolver, then. This I'll probably just stick over here for now. And this is a big step in sorting. So what is it we need? Fuel is sulfur. Here's some I prepared earlier. And then this should sort all of my woes. So we stick the oxygen bladders in. Once they fill up, we can stick those inside of ours. So we got a solo one this time as well, which is really nice. Let's grab the pack horse. Honestly, let's grab the ranching station and the animal thing. Yeah, if we want to tame, we're going to need that one. Our ranching station is something that can go outside, so we'll get it in. Nothing we want to make yet. We'll get this sorted in a moment. Let's focus up. Oh my god, my house is on fire. No. Put it out. Oh, we should have been ready for this, really, but we're okay. Whack. Whack. We still on fire. Put it out. Right, we're good. The one animal bed. So for the most part, I think we can stuff it inside, but I was just going to place down a couple of bits. So realistically, I think this is okay for a little spot. We'll get these on top. Might go that way. Yeah, that'll do for now. I should be able to put the bed on this. But for now, that'll do. So what this means is I can go and tame, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's make sure we've got top up of everything. And let's go find us a horse. All right, hopefully, yep, there is a baby one following. Took a little bit of time, but we'll clear out Mummy. Very evil. And then we'll get this sucker to follow me. I will obviously skin you, though. Right, leading it. So we're going to bring this over. We'll need to build our bits. Where do we need to go back to? This way. So let's find a little trough, and there's loads of corn nearby that we can kind of stuff in anyway. So food trough is sticks and iron nails. And water trough we'll hopefully get from the storm, but I'll get it in anyway so it can fill up. One trough. Now this is really rough, so we'll just go for this at the moment. And then I'm not sure if they even eat the meat, but you can have that. Pretty sure they do. And once it's eaten, look, once they've got everything they need, it should start taming. There you go. It's pretty happy. I'll probably just hang around until this guy's ready. So let's grab our saddle out. And that, honestly, is going to be what is a game changer for us. You're a stud. Let's claim ownership and tame 10 creatures. Hello. Put this on. So we get 5 extra slots. So these, they carry quite a bit. And then skills, obviously, we'll be going for carry weight on this guy. And stamina, so we can run across the map, because that's going to make the world of difference. But look at this beauty. Oh yes, we are in. It's magical. So let's take this beauty out for a ride, and we are aiming for this spot over this way. Well, come on in, clear out these suckers real quick. One. Oh, missed the headshot there, so that's going to cost me. No, I'm all right. Good. Right, I mean, every time it's only been given us 3 anyway, and now what we can do is work on all of this. And today we're going to try and get to that level 15 and get the stone house started. Now, a lot of that is going to require a good bit of grind, so I'm going to get stuck into it. Let's go ahead and get the cooking station and the salting station. At least we can salt up the meat then. So we'll get the cooking station done and salting station. Where is that? So we just need some charcoal and 1 salting station. Now, this is a really good start because this is going to lead us on to some good bits. So we'll start just a bit of a kitchen area over this way. And salting we'll put next to it as well. So if we have a look, I mean, once we start growing, there'll be loads. I need to just chuck meat into here. So I think we need to go out hunting quite a bit as well. I think we've got our ores for the day. And then the other bits, I'll probably take the stacks. Let's eat the carrot. Let's eat 1 or 2 of each of these, though. And then what you can do is grab that salt, and it will last twice as long. There we go. So it doubles how long it lasts for. Now, I don't have a direct food one for now. We don't quite have what we need, so I'm just going to take these in. Consume 1 of each so we are good. And I'll take 1 dried with me. All right, let's see what missions we are working with on the simple. I do kind of want to do this, but I know that it being in the snow is a problem. The scan ones, unfortunately, I'm not quite ready for. I don't have any firepower, so I am going to hold fire. Although there are some operations that we could do. So this one's called Pot Shot. This is a training exercise. Now, I do believe this gets you some weapons, so we're going to go and do it.
But if anyone can handle this, it's you. Check your HUD and stay safe.
There we go. Here's the training exercise. Now, there used to be a little thing you could do on this one to complete it quickly rather than going around the course. So that's exactly what I'll do. So the idea is, look, we get survival essentials. So we literally take everything. We are not leaving it. Give you loads of bullets. I'm not going to spend those. We'll use the bone arrows only, but you get a nice few things anyway. Wow, it used to anyway. So let's see. Yeah, it does. So I can pass the score just by shooting this. I'm pretty sure I can get my arrows back too, so no wastage.
That's everything.
There we go. Nice
You
little
did it,
5 reward.
and
First
lived to
mission
tell the
done.
tale. Which is more than a lot of folk can say. Because they're dead.
And this thing is pretty awesome. So we won't have to craft a bow for quite some time because we can drop onto the other one. So I'm thinking a separate greenhouse. I don't want to attach it to our base. So let's start with something over here. Now, I don't need anything crazy crop plot wise. I just need to start a space so I can grow a little bit of everything. Now, you do get pretty good level ups from farming as well. So we'll start with that. And then we'll get some basic floors. We'll keep it out in the open for now. And I'm going to come into the tiers this end. And we are going to unlock the crop plot. There it is. Composter we'll get soon. But I've only got the 2 points. So I've got to be careful. And how much is it to craft these suckers? So we need a shovel and some sulfur. We've got 8 on the go. Right, let's work through. So firstly, soybeans. We're going to grab 2 of those. Let's say 2 corn, 1 coffee, 1 cocoa, 2 berries, because that we can make berry salad, and watermelons, I think. And these guys will naturally grow out, but there's the start of the farm. Got onto that pretty damn quick. Now, when you harvest, these are pretty good as well, so make sure you get the XP foods. You can level up super fast. Alrighty, back at home, we have dinged level 15. I'm very happy. So what that means is, well, we're going to go straight into tier 2 here, and we are going to unlock the masonry bench and stone building set for now. 1 masonry bench. So the plan is I'm going to turn all of this into stone, and I'm also going to expand. So I'm thinking we bring it this way. I've got enough room, and then we come across as well. So I want a bit of like a U shape. And there's one other thing I wanted to do in the tech tree too. We want to start thinking about decorating once that's up. Lantern. Can I do this? I think I can do the lantern, which is a great light. So we'll get that one in as well. So let's grab it then. 1 masonry bench. Let me pull that out. And it doesn't really matter where this one is. I think we'll just stick it by the window for now. So what we need is the floor pieces first. We're going to need quite a lot. So what I need to get, bunch more iron nails. So let's set that off. I will max this out because we're going to need quite a few. Let's grab some more iron as well. So also been smelting stuff up when I can. All right, let's come back into the tech tree whilst we wait for all of that to go then. So we did the lantern. Let's grab this textiles bench as well. Let's craft one of these guys up. Nice and easy too. And textiles bench. Honestly, we're going to make it bigger this way anyway. This is probably going to continue on to be crafting and kitchen this side. Don't really want to stand on the fire. So for now, let's just plonk it here. And we may as well start replacing the floor. Actually, I don't need as many as I thought. So we should be able to start our expansion. I'm just going to need to get, obviously, my, what's it called in? My posts. So... Alright, we're doing pretty well. I am smashing out as many as I can. So what we probably want to do is line these up. That's the start of it there. And this is where it's going to come out to. This will make perfect sense to me. And I think we're going to have a nice shaped house. It's coming together slowly. Slowly but surely. I think... Cool. So we put a small one in there too. So we need 2, 3, 4 pieces. And we have everything. That is a big, big place to finish. Having all of this stone. Look at this extra room now as well. So what we can do is cordon this off as a whole storage bit. I'll probably leave a gap so we can get in, and then we'll put the storage boxes all the way over. So let's start by picking this up and moving it. The fireplace will also pick that up, take everything out of it, and then we'll move this across. So this is going to be like an actual workshop. Put those 2 in, and then the final 2 in this. Boom. We have it done. I'm quite happy now. So 1 bed in the corner, and 1 cozy... long fireplace. We are going to furnish this area, so I've got to think of that as well. Let's put that there. Now, I am going to go and do a little mission, though. I think we'll go and do a scan one. Have a bit of a fight on that, but this looks amazing. Very happy with how that looks so far. And we got enough food in us, so let's do a simple quest. We're going to do this easy scan. And I believe this will start attacks on us. Let's get it. We have enough arrows though, so I'm going to stand over this way and just see. I've got to stay next to it, have I? Don't normally have to stay this close. Although that's going up pretty quick. I imagine it's going to be wolves. But so far, nothing. Oh, here we go. Komodo. Hello. Komodos are pretty strong, actually. I've got to be careful. Their bite is poisonous. Here we go. Yeah, it's just Komodos then. We'll take that. Not a problem. That's a dead Komodo. Going from the other side this time. Nice easy kill though. And we are done. Right, we can collect the station. I'll also skin these suckers up. Right, return it to the pod. Hello, hello. What you got for me? Okay, so basic fertilizer, resistance fertilizer, some wood crop plots, steel heater shield, some platinum weave, iron axe, wood, and refined wood. Honestly, this one. That shield's pretty good, isn't it? So we may as well take that. Alrighty, pretty good amount of stuff done. Let's just double check our farm plots once again. They're looking pretty good, aren't they? Yep. We'll keep the soybeans coming. It's a shame I didn't get those crop plot ones. I will be trying these little missions constantly to get stuff in, and I will just keep stacking them. It's not a problem. Just more of these. So I'm going to go for this hidden cache one here, and we'll see whereabouts it actually is. I can already see the hidden cache, which is nice. I haven't had to worry too much, so I'm just going to park up this end of the old horsey, because there's a few resources along the edge of this stone that I want to grab as well. I'm going to get out the bow just in case there's anything dramatic here. It doesn't look like it. I've never really done one of these, so... Oh, hello. Is that literally it? Wow, they're amazing. You get free resources too. We'll dump all this stuff off. We got a good amount anyway. I'm doing really well with ores ready for when we get in. And this is a good start, the aluminium, because we can't even mine that just yet anyway. We've got the 1% chance to instantly break minerals or ore deposits. Let's get that one. I love that when it actually happens. It's quite awesome. I think for the rest of today, let's see if there's another one. I don't like these crafting tools. Collect a radar and perform a simple scan for the UDA. I'm tempted to do this even though it says hard. We'll give it a go. I think that's the right play. How far away is the radar? Wow, quite far away. Okay, we're going to head on over then. Get rid of the wolves and stuff in the immediate area, because they're going to get in the way. Oh, I could put all my bone arrows away. No. I'm just going to hunt around here real quick. I just managed to craft 11 already, so just kill a couple of things and then I'll place it down. I'm not riding back home. I reckon if I can get to like 30 arrows, we'll be fine. Right, I got about 30 total, so we should be all right. Let's go and get this placed because it is becoming nighttime. Well, 28 arrows. Knife's looking pretty weak as well, so I have to flip to the axe to whack stuff. Coming out not prepared. Let's interact. Let's get this going. I'm going to sit up on this rock. Oh, wolf. So, right, the bear's attacking my thingy. My horse. Let's go help it out. I can headshot. That would be nice. Right, there we go. We're all good. 97%. One more Komodo. This was easier than I thought, actually. We're fine. Collect the station. And it's ours. Let's get all of this skinned up. Oh, the knife isn't great here. So at least I can grab my arrows back anyway. Right, let's collect our goodies and get out of here. Because this health's 50%. Move away. It was pretty violent here. My knife broke, so I couldn't get all of the bones and stuff. But it is what it is. Right, what do we have? Oh, we have... Yes, we have the Kumara. We're going to have to take that. As much as I like this interior wood stuff. And the platinum ore and that, we're going to go with this because that's a special seed that we need. So I'm going to make one of these small pouches. I'm not even sure what they are. Storm's pretty loud. I think we're okay. Nothing's getting broken anyway. The only thing we need to be careful of is the wooden frameworks. Oh, there's trees on fire in the distance. The storms are amazing in this game. Look at that. When it hits a tree. It is so good. Let's go check out this backpack then. Convenient 6-slot pouch for general use. Right, storm is subsiding. Let's go ahead and open operations here. And so you'll see the first one we've done is pot shot. Kill list. Live wire is what we're going to do. Let's begin this operation here, live wire.
Icarus ain't always going to be so empty. The UDA wants exotics, and the Lagos unit's under pressure to scale operations up. Which means they need terrain data, and a heap of it, fast. So grab the radar from the supply crate. The unit wants scans from 3 locations on your map. You'll be heading into uncharted territory, but that's exactly why we need the data. Think you can handle it? Well, either way, it's too late now. Good luck.
Alright, I'm on it. Let's go. Right, let's place the first one down then, and let's interact.
Okay.
And let's get ready.
Station activated.
Just wolves so far. This is great XP. This is why these missions are good, to be honest. There's a level up as well. That's level 18. Right, we've done this one. We've got another one coming though. Taking him out. Let's pick this up. Right, next location. Now, I think this might be where bears attack. Oh, there it is. The big boy. That's fine. We can kill him real quick. Let's get this down and done, and then we can get home. Good stuff. Right, they should come up from this hill. Here we go. Just like I said, we have boar. Oh, don't fall off. They're nice and easy anyway, these guys. Let's get back up. Come on, give me your bacon. Oh, missed. That wasn't very slick of me, was it? Oh, here's the jaguar. I was right. I'm going to start shooting because they're a bit deadly. Oh, got to be careful of the boar, though. Oh, they've got themselves stuck anyway. Haha. Oh, I can't seem to shoot them, though. There we go. If anything, look, they're good XP things. And they're quite fun, the missions, I think. They're always pretty handy. And we'll get ourselves more and more stuff to get stuff back from the station. Another 100 reward.
You did a lot more than just survive.
Alright, time to get back home. Right, let's build the orbital exchange interface, if I remember how to do that one. There it is. So we need 8 rope and some copper ingots. I have all of that. So we can now send the exotics back up. We can also buy and go back up if we want to. So let's get this deployed. I'll probably just stick this next to here for now. So this thing requests it. We can request equipment too. So we can go to the workshop and we can make them. And there's the icebox too. So let's get the icebox crafted and get this food in. We need to make a little trip to the snow then as well. And it certainly looks like we need to get ourselves some more nails and stuff going. We're going to need a whole bunch of those anyway. Yeah, I'll probably move the kitchen stuff this way. So if we stick the icebox there, I can then move the actual salted stuff and all of that in. Remember, I'm coming here for one reason only, and that is to literally get some snow. I can hear it. It's here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Dodge technique works on the polar bear as well. You just need a good amount of space to fight the damn thing. This might be good here. I could do with collecting the snow without any drama, to be honest, so let's try it. Doesn't help when you miss. That's not ideal. Yeah, we're good. Not if I miss like that, though. Come on, polar bear. Let's go. Good XP, these suckers, as well. I gotta be careful of my stamina here. I forgot to eat my food. There we go. Down he goes. A nice 4.5k XP for this sucker as well. Let's taxidermy this boy. Ooh. Always gets my heart racing against these, man. Alright, let's heat up the food. That's what I brought it for. And let's just shovel this. And I may as well taxidermy a deer too. So we'll have all of those for the vestige. So quite a bit with us, actually. Hello, buddy. Thank you for waiting. There we go. So these now, the time for these to go down is pretty crazy. 1.5 hours until one of them spoils. Grab that carpentry bench, though, because we're going to need that for all this sort of stuff. Should we grab a wooden bed real quick? You do get the coziness bonus. Let's do it. Ah, trophy bench level 20, so we can't do those yet. So we'll put these vestiges away for now. And one carpentry bench. Let's get these extra storages down. I need to get some windows in, to be honest. And I'm not going to put one there because I want to keep it going this way. We need a bit of a gap. I will probably move the storage room at some point. And then carpentry and skinning. I'll get carpentry just here. Skinning bench. We might use this at some point. Let's just put it there for now. Let's also get our bed down. Start making this look nice. I think I'll put the bed in the middle. And then I can put like cupboards and stuff to the side. And I could keep this bedroll on the horsey, to be fair. But this gives an actual cozy thingy. Look, duration goes from 11 minutes to 14 minutes just by having the bed, which is quite nice. Right, let's get ourselves prepped then for an extension here. So let's interact with this. I'm going to have to take everything out of here and pick the crafting bench up. I'm going to set an opening through this. And I think having... Let's open this a second. Having this as a... what's it called? A little outbit with the greenhouse on might be a really nice place. So we can start prepping that, can't we? And I think that should hold just fine. I'm tempted to put in... I could put in some more. Might save these if we come a bit further out. Let's assume another 2 there and we come all the way to that end point. So if we get 6 pillars and 3 floor pieces... And we shouldn't have any structural integrity issues, so breaking these 2 off is a great idea. I'm also going to have to move all this stuff out then. And there's the level up. So, new tier unlocked. Let's get our talent points in. First off, what is this one? Damage with firearms. Let's grab that in because that is insane. And then let's go into the tech tree and let's get all of this stuff. I think you have to unlock the machining bench in order to get... everything else, do I? What's that locked behind? Glass working is locked behind. Cement mixer. Glass working, glass building, reinforced glass. Right, that's what we're going for. There's quite a bit we need to do. So we've got, well, the next tier. I didn't really want to be machine benching just yet, but that's okay. So let me just quickly show you what we're working with. I've placed a few things down, so nothing too special. I went for a huge mining session up in this cave on the corner of K11, and I've placed the glass working bench down, the concrete furnace, and we're currently doing, so I've knocked up steel bloom, unlocked that one. We're making steel ingots, and we are then going to be smelting up all of the glass that we need for the reinforced. I'm doing some cement here, and I've got the machining bench, and that is pretty much it. We're getting all of those little bits done. We did get another level, so talent points I put into dense packaging and another point into long-lasting effects on the food buff. And then up next, we're also going to need the iron crop plots. We'll get those ones unlocked. They're pretty expensive. There's also the forge that we'll need. We're moving pretty fast now across onto stuff. Well, that'll do us nice. They've got a few hundred more, I think. I need to bring some steps or something to get the rest, but I'm quite happy with that. But I'm going straight to reinforce. So we'll start with reinforced glass door. I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4 wall pieces. We don't have enough glass for now. Yeah, let's see how much we need. It's crazy, man. Yeah, I think I need to strip these out as well then. I think we do that. Let's get rid of both of those. So what we'll do is glass that up as well. We want the majority of it to be... so we can see the crop plots. I might do those as well. We'll see. But it's all determining like what we do here. So we just got to wait. Is this a 3x3? 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start by expanding that. This is risky to break this all down now. But what I'll do is we'll take the window. I'm going to break these pieces off. And then we're going to expand this way. We should be reinforced anyway. We're fine. So we'll get those for him. And then we'll start with the walls. I think I've got enough. Let's get a window piece there. I'll go for a window in the middle. And then we'll... yeah, what should I do? I'm going to have to expand this. And then we'll just do another load of dipped ones here. I could bring that in, but I think that's fine. So we need another 2 roof pieces. And there we have it. So I think we're all sturdy and safe. Oh, not bad. Quite a few whilst we were away. Let's grab the steel out once again. Let's put some of this in. We do need quite a bit. I've got enough for 4 more, so we'll get those in for now. So 5 pieces. We'll start by getting some more in. Just so we're safe from the storm, really. That's those 2. And yeah, I'm thinking out this way. Yeah, this will be relatively big, to be fair. The good news is we won't have flowing water somewhat off this one, but we will need to trail some kind of flowing water quite far with the cable. And we'll at least put these down. So let's start the back end here. I don't know whether to leave a path through the middle, though. This is the thing. These are really good, though. Oh, well, let's deploy kiwis in here for now. And we'll start Kumara this side also. Now, good news is we look at the crop plot. they will already have a bonus on the left. You see 67%. If we inspect, we've got 67% of greenhouse, which is awesome. We will obviously need to irrigate these suckers as well. But yeah, whilst we're here, I did level up once. Let's get our solo point in first. Tempted to get maybe more health. What do we want to go with? Food effects duration, though, is pretty awesome every time. That yield is pretty good also. I probably should have got that previous. 15% more yield on everything. You know what? I'm going to plant some of these strawberries. Let's go for 2 strawberries, and then we'll get 2 berries next to it as well. I think that's the mixed berry salad thing then. So we'll put the berries next to it. And that'll officially mean we can do the... So I'll just show you on the cooking. Oh, tomatoes is the hearty salad. That's the one I want. The health regen's amazing. This one here, mixed berries, plus 10% XP gain. Really, really good one. Boom. And another day almost gone. But look at this beauty now. This is really good because this will give... The boost will be insane. So let's have a look. Yeah, we got the full 50% in here for the full greenhouse. So 100% greenhouse here. Now, what we can do is obviously give the extra water to grow even quicker, but it's going to grow pretty quick in here anyway. I've also got myself 4 more storage containers, so I'm going to start splitting this out. I think this will become a full storage bit. It just makes sense. At least for now anyway. Well, if I can fit 1 more in there, that would have been perfect. Damn it, that's so close. That's all right. I can get 1. I probably should turn those around, but I want to keep a gap. And then we'll stick 1 there as well. I've managed 3 more. We are really shy here of a couple of resources. So let's get the main ones in. So coffee, tea, and I will start boiling these guys up. And cocoa. I am going to hit up one of the operations. And I think we go for headstone.
I've got a job for you. As long as you're getting them what they want, Unio have got your back. Just don't disappoint them.
Okay, I will not. Now, good news is it's really close. So we've got 3 geostations. This is a pretty straightforward one. So we'll get over to where we need to go straight away. So deploy a geostation here. I'm not sure if we need to activate this.
Okay. We're reading Station 1 activated. Keep it up.
I will keep it up, don't you worry. Right, point number 2 is here. There's a bear up at this one, so I'm going to leave my horse down there. I can hear it. I'm going to go and attack this myself. Yep. And down in 2 shots. That sneak attack was awesome. Point number 2. I should probably eat my food up as well that I brought. So we got a piece of bacon.
Station 2 is up and
all these up.
Station 1's connected. You're 5 by 5.
1 more laser and then we can sort this out. Right, let's get back down to my horse. And last but not least, let's leave horse seed down this end. Just double check. There's a jaguar. Oh god. Ow. Oh, you're quite strong. Get the horse on it then. I missed. I'm dead on the second shot though. God, the knife didn't do a lot on that. Oh, I should have taxidermied it. Damn it. Forgot about that. And it's in.
Station 3 connected.
Deploy uplink at
Systems holding.
Point Delta. I don't have an uplink, do I?
Just need the uplink and Uneo's gonna have all the data they need. Set it up by the lake. Something about it's got them real interested.
I don't.
But nobody tells me anything.
There it is. Uplink transmitter. Deploy uplink transmitter near the supply pod. There it is. I was thinking, where's that then? Boom. So the lasers will be hitting this sucker, will they? This is really nice down here. Activate uplink. Let's get ready in case anything comes.
Activated. Data's coming through clean and green.
Yeah, there's a transmitter health, so we're going to have to chill. If anything comes that I got to fend off. Yep, there's wolves. It's a dead wolf. There's another one in the distance there. I actually want loads to come because this is level ups anyway. 1 boar. 1 wolf. 1 over in the distance. He's dead now. Yep, boars and wolves. Come on then. Get out of here. Risky starting skinning now, but whilst I'm defending, but hey ho. Should let him come all the way to it, really. It's just easier to skin them all after, isn't it? Oh, he's running for my horse. Stop it. Come on, wolf. Thank you. There's the level up. Well, I said I needed bones. Here's the bones we need. Hello. So I can't complain too much. Looks like we've got a bear on the way now. I need to kill this boar though before it goes on to my, what's it called? The bear's decide. Oh, let's take the wolf out. Let's help deal with the bear. There we go. Yeah, plenty of bones. Look at the XP we're gaining too. Nearly half of another level after leveling up too. And there it is. Mission complete. Do I need this for anything? I don't think so.
Scan's done. We got a whole lot of data out of that, and Yuneo's gonna pay solid.
Yep, let's head on home. That will do nicely. A good amount of bones received from that one. As one of our final things we want to get done here, I do want to get onto the steel or platinum, is it? Platinum details here. So we need the forge, and I want the platinum knife to start. We've already got a steel pickaxe, which is insane. So is that tier 4 by any chance, actually, the steel? No, that's titanium. Where's steel then? Steel's down here. We're going straight. We're going to skip the steel knife and spear and all that for now. And we're going to go into the, hopefully, platinum. Because we found some cured leather and we've got some platinum ingots. So we're going to take the platinum ingots for our knife. And final ingredients. Boom. One forge. Does a forge require electricity? I can't remember. What I do know is it's super fast compared to the other one. So can I get you in there? I can. So I'm going to start moving it this way. There it is. An absolute beauty of a forge. So what do we need for the steel knife now? Well, firstly, let's pick this up, get rid. We don't need any of this now. So let's take all of this. Oh, I had 13 in there. I'm an idiot. And we need cured leather and refined wood. So I know we have cured leather. Where did I put it? That is the question. There it is. 10 of them. Beautiful. And refined wood we have right here. So what I'm going to do is just stuff a bunch of stuff into the forge here. And we're going to get our platinum knife if we had some fuel. There we go. We'll get that in. One platinum knife. Boom. So we need advanced textile bench and cured leather. Because the boost on this one, plus 20% health regeneration, plus 20% stamina regen is great. And then cured leather will mean we'll need to set that up too. There's a bit of rain. That's fine. Cured leather, I believe, is done on the drying rack. And we just need leather and tree sap. Right, my new platinum blade on this. Oh, so tree sap and leather then. Let's get a bit of this going. We need quite a bit of cured leather to do that. And there we go. We can start that. It's pretty slow, but we're going to get quite a good amount from just that as well. And last but not least, let's go in, get our solo point in. Let's go with... what do we want? Let's go for maximum health. We'll just get a big boost to that because I am going to be taking on the wolf as soon as we get the shotgun, I think. And we're looking good. We've got more missions to do. I've also expanded and moved out all of the storage, as you can see here. So we went one wider. So we've got lots of space to work with. And I got then room to actually have a kitchen over here probably. Now, let's also come into the tech tree and let's get ourselves a platinum sickle. So we need cured leather, refined wood. And I'll just show you what I've done here. So I've got it kind of set up in a way that everything is separated now a little bit more. So I need to label them all, but we're all good. And then we'll hit some more epoxy and all that as well. Oh, and we did another collection quest. We've got a bunch of arrows and steel arrows and all sorts here. So looking pretty strong on those. Still collecting nicely in here for when we get more farming ones. But with that level 25, we can now also go into some of our next things here. And I really need to start thinking about getting into the next tier of maybe even electric. But we can now do the shotgun, so let's actually focus that one up. Machining bench, so steel ingot, steel screws. Oh, and one other thing, it was the cured leather, wasn't it? So we've been cooking up cured leather for quite some time on here now. Look at that, 29 pieces. We should be able to start getting some of our other leather bits in. So we've got the chest piece. So we want the head. That's one platinum weave. Arms is one. Legs is two. I think we've got enough for the whole set. Oh, we've got composite though. But actually the full set of this might be good. We'll keep the composite for another time. There we are. And that gives us the 20% health regen and 20% stamina regen. Now if we look at the legs, 12, 8, 6 and 4. Against 12, 10, 10 and 6. So we're okay. The physical resistance is still the same. Yeah, let's come back in and get our trophy bench, actually. That's one thing we hadn't done, isn't it? There it is. One trophy bench should be nice and easy to make. Just 2 more copper nails. I think we've got some sitting here. One trophy bench coming up, and I've got lots of vestiges, so next time we go to sleep, there's going to be a whole lot of coziness. Let's put the trophy bench just here for now. But I am trying to make the most of the room. So let's grab our vestiges here, and let's make them. So 1 cave worm, 1 polar bear, 1 deer, 1 wolf, and 1 pronghorn. So let's start deploying these. These are very much just going to be dotted around, I think. Let's get pronghorn. Let's put you above textiles. That kind of makes sense. I do kind of want it pretty central there, though. The deer trophy, we'll probably get deer trophy up on the wall here. I want the polar bear directly above the bed, if I can. Boom, look at that. Ah, you won't want to fall asleep underneath that. I feel like we should probably go up here. And then a wolf trophy. Wolf trophy is pretty small, so I'll probably go along this wall here. I might get multiple here. Now, if we hover over the bed, look, we have a duration of 18 minutes now on total coziness. I've literally waddled all the way home. Worth it, to be honest. We've got so much here now. And let's go steel bloom. So we should... Is that it? It's so expensive. I'll also knock up a bit more copper in there, and then I'm going to put some ores away. Now I'm going to come on in because we now have the ability to make the buckshot. So copper nails, epoxy, and gunpowder. We can make 39. The final pieces. And here it is. 1 shotgun. Boom. We now have it. So I'm going to place this down here. I don't think I need to bring the shovel with me for quite some time. So I'll probably get rid of that. And then I'll grab the bone arrows or some kind of arrows that we didn't. Yeah, let's just use these flint ones. So we now officially have what we like to see as a wonderful shotgun. This excites me. Oh yes, look at me. And we're going to grab the first lot of these. Oh, we got enough for the mission just off 1 swipe with this bad boy as well. So let's go put these in the pod. And we're going to go and see if we can take on the big bad wolf mission. So send those off. Drop pod is coming down on my head. Sorry for blinding you. What do we want to go with? So we've got these 2. We definitely don't need them. This is cured leather, leather, and a leather head armor. Or we can get health recovery tonic, rope, and a wood shield. This honestly isn't that good. I'll take the health recovery tonics. As we're going to go fight, let's see what we want to get. Yeah, this EXP gain down here is pretty nuts, isn't it? Plus 8 XP. And then along this one, we're going to go for maximum health. And we'll go for movement speed, just so we can get about a bit. And we are going to go for... Is it kill list?
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus. Working with the Assembly is a smart bet. And they're moving faster than anyone out here.
Right, this one's quite far away, and I've just realised that it's almost 6 PM. So let's actually just do a little bit of work before we disappear. Now, worth noting, this is quite far away, so we've got to come all the way down to this bit. Mature pack wolf, here we go. I should be able to take these guys out pretty easily anyway with these flint arrows. We've got to investigate some markings. There we go, there's some pack wolf dead. Oh, there we go, found them. That took some doing.
Something big did that. Good find, but we need more.
Something big,
We've marked another attack site on your map.
Okay. Investigate tracks. Got to find some tracks here. Oh, I see a mature pack wolf, so maybe the tracks are over this way? Yep, I see them. Okay. Where's his head? There it is. Good night. And we'll quickly investigate those.
Looks like the work of the same animal. Something riled it up. If you can confirm another site, the Assembly's bots should be able to zero in on the general location of its den.
So we seem to be over here. There's a mature pack wolf. Investigate corpse. There's the corpse.
There it is. Nasty. But that's everything we need. Assembly's bots ain't the best, but they've got to guess at where it's bedding down.
Oh, locate den on map at nightfall.
See if you can find its den and end this.
Home sweet home. Yeah, so 20 past 12, we're all good. I can do a little bit of work. We'll aim to set off around 1:30, and then we should be all right, I think. Maybe 3. Let's call it 3 p.m, and then we're all set, aren't we? 75 health plus 15% XP on the cooked bacon, and then the stringy is plus 20% melee and plus 150 health plus 5 XP. So I was looking at against the cooked meat. It's way better, so we'll go with these 3. The other one would be the cooked fatty T-bone. It's 150 health, but it's more for when you're butchering. Alrighty, it's coming up to just 3 p.m. right now. You'll see that I have 57 buckshot. That should be enough, I hope. I've got my meals ready. I've got extra health recovery tonics in here. What I'm going to do is move that across like that. We'll have the... I probably need to move the shotgun over so I can interchange between these. That's exactly how we'll go. So I think it is good and time to get on over. We're relatively close. It is literally 7 p.m. right now. So this is where the fun begins. I've just eaten the extra foods a couple of minutes ago, so we should be good to do this thing. I'm a little bit nervous, I can't lie. But I'm hoping I can whip out the shotgun as soon as there's a problem. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to hopefully get a sneak attack, but the main thing is you've got to kill the little ones first. These are the dens right here, so exterminate the predator. He's running back inside, so we've got to wait. I'm going to actually use the pack wolf shots first. If I can get a couple of shots on this guy, though, that would be nice. I really don't want to be missing. Oh god. We could take a beating actually, which is kind of funny. Need to get a reload because he goes and heals. I think we're fine then. The second one brings out the wolves. But I'm just going to blast them. See how many come out. Come on. Come on, boys. I'll start with an arrow though where I can. Oh god. Don't miss. Right, get the shotgun out. I'm whiffing. Come on, big boy. Need to get the shots off before he goes back inside, really. Oh, he's like one shot. Can I get it? No. Right, I'm going to go closer. And I'm just going to absolutely blast these before they get any chance. I think we're absolutely fine. This armor's stronger than I thought. Unless they've nerfed him since I last played. But he was definitely a lot stronger. Get out of here. There we go. So I get a quickly reload. I love the shotgun. And there it is. Okay, much easier than I expected.
Almost made that look easy. Almost. Good kill. Good work down there. I'd say you're done.
This is really new. You get exotics and legendary biomass. Very nice. Definitely take all that. So we can't skin him. I'll skin up the other guys though. Really, really happy with this. So I'm going to mark up the top corner of N9, I think. And the mower, I'm going to put all points into anything speed related. Because this guy is stamina and carry. Not such a great fighter, but yeah, the mower I think we should focus up for exactly that. Alright, we're looking out for mowers now then. We're coming into the territory. I mean, we've got to go down a little bit. If I just have a double check. Yeah, let's get past this rock and then they should be just down the corner. Let's head more to this side over here then and see if we can come up with something from down there again. Just a case of me having to keep looking around for it, I think. Hey, there they are. Found them. We're right at the top here, look. I see mower. And a baby one with it. Get out of here. Right, we just got to get this sucker home. So if we lead it. Hello. You come with me. Don't mind me skinning your parent, though. I'm just, you know. Oh, they are awesome, though. Super edition. There you go. Right, we should be able to start the taming process now. It should go to sleep, and then it'll get nice and happy. And us, in the meantime, we're going to max out as much of this as we can. I'll probably just stuff in this stone for a moment. And then inside of here, we're going to see. So we've got the 3 concrete pieces there. Shall we start? Yeah, no trees can hurt it. We don't really have any steel rebar, so we probably want to hit up a few of those. I don't have loads, but that should be fine. And then we'll hit another 100 screws. Was it screws required as well? It was. So let's just dump these in here. Let's max out. We can do 5 wall pieces. That's not bad. We can at least get started, can't we? Honestly, thinking we start pushing in to try and get some lights. I'm going to lock electricity. And I have started prepping some of this stuff. So we got a good amount of gold to at least start making the gold wire. So let's go for that many. We can already make 10. So we'll start those off. That is not a bad start. 10 electronics. I'm just looking, actually, level 30 is where the solar panels and water wheel are, so I don't know if we can get lights yet. Do I just need to prep? Yeah, electricity tools down there, actually, so we can't do that yet. So shall we move into getting some of the water stuff done then? So biofuel can. What's the biofuel radar? Exotics detection unit. Oxide dissolver, we don't need to worry about that. Cleaner, biofuel water pump, and water pipe tool. We're definitely going to want those. What's the aquarium? So coziness bonus, we can actually put fish into it. Fire reduction on that. We don't need that one. Water purifier, though. That sounds awesome. So let's go ahead and work on that then. So machining bench for all of these. All right, biofuel water pump. Done. Biofuel composter. Done. So let's start by setting this up. Where should we put this? Biofuel composter. Let's put this just down here for now. I'm going to have to move a bunch of stuff around anyway. What we're going to do is, I think we chuck the cans in. So we will then go and get the biofuel water pump, which must be placed in the water. And again, this might be something we move around at some point, but we will need to... Oh, do we need... Is it just biofuel that goes into that? Yes. Okay, cool. There it is. Water purifier. And this thing can be deployed inside. Now, we should think about where... I feel like that there would make a good little kitchen area. And because we're going to be pushing water towards this bit, kind of has to stick out though. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. The water thing comes out like that. So does that need to connect into the water or does it connect somewhere else? Let's have a look. Uses charcoal. You put the water containers in it. So I'm going to have to empty all these ones out. You put a stack of charcoal, then you connect the water up. Okay. Right, the worst of the storm should be over. How are you doing, Mower? I know it's really loud out here. 99%. So we're going to try our best to connect this up neat. There we have it. So we've gone through the wall. I should now be able to connect that one into there. And this should start working once I put the biofuel into it. Let's drop that in there. There we go. Fuel time, 1 hour 51. If we activate that one, provides 1,000 water. And then this thing should be filling up. There we go. Look at my water containers, man. This is amazing. And then we can turn it off when we don't need it to probably not use the fuel. Right, we've got our mower hopefully now. Let's get the saddle. Let's have a look at you, eh? We're going to take that baby for a spin. So, I'm actually tempted to do the hunt. Well, I've got 4 minutes left on that meal. Let's eat one of these. Let's just eat all of this up for a minute. And let's take on that simple quest of the crazed creature. It might not be the bad one. We'll see. You can do something with these. I think there's a mount or saddle or something where it stops them being passive. But I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to go and fight on my own. And I'm just going to straight up shotgun this sucker. Unless it's something weaker. Maybe I'll try the bow. Oh my god. Hello. That was a good first shot. It's not even attacking me. And the difference with this one is it can't run off and heal, right? Yeah, come on. My armor's strong. What? There it is. Get out of here. Just a normal black wolf. We'll take your goodies. Thank you. Let's see what we got. I'm hoping for more seeds, if I'm honest. This is my favorite. Some shotgun shells, some flint arrows, condensed enzymes. I feel like that's the right one. I mean, it's not great, but we'll take it. I don't know what the condensed enzymes are, so maybe they are pretty good. Use an orbital exchange interface to send it to orbit. I'm going to send all this stuff up now, so we can request an exotic ship and send this off. There we go, and we can deliver that to the station. 49 exotics and 10 of the other one. So just coming back to home, what I'm going to do, actually, we've got 6 minutes. I'm going to take on that medium hunting quest. Let's go out on the hunt. Let's see what it wants us to take on. Now, these could be anything. They're so random sometimes. Buffalo. So they don't normally spawn in this area, but right now we should be good to go and at least take on some. And it'll be a chance to get this some XP. Come on, big boy. And we can now skin these suckers as well. It's 1 of 15, and you can see that already took me like 3 minutes to find this one, so I might be here for quite some time. All right, 5 more to go, but our light is going to run out. We are getting close. I mean, my knife is also going to run out. There's another one, actually. They get the... Oh, no. That isn't another one. It's another wolf. There's our level 30, though, which is nice. I'm not even skinning these bodies now. I'm pretty full. And before we head on over, I am going to do a little bit of replacement on these walls. We'll start with the floor over this end. And something's attacking. Leave her alone, you. Right, got all of this section upgraded. I've also got quite a few wall pieces to do. Honestly, did quite a bit there, but look at this. Once you get onto that concrete, I'm going to have to do these bottom beams eventually. Maybe I'll get those knocked up. And obviously with that tier 4, I'm going to come in and start the electric stuff. Now, the trench shotgun is a must, I think. So we're going to grab the trench shotgun. I do love an assault rifle. We're going to get the electricity tool. I think the solar panels are pretty expensive, aren't they? Flat solar panels for the roofs are immense. They require quite a bit. So I think I'd be in favor of running a couple of water wheels down first and maybe getting in some wind turbines. That should be absolutely fine. All right, let's do this remaining few. I best get something good for this, I swear. Hey, a few have spawned in. Look at this. Oh, maybe you just got to let them spawn in. Well, that's all of them right here. They're all going to attack, though, which isn't nice. Get the shotgun out. Bam. Bam. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so they all... Right, that's good to know. So if you just leave the area, they all just come in. That's awesome. Ah! Oh, my God, that made me jump. Get out of here. All right, let's go to the pod. Now I've got all those. Come on, something good. Okay, we get the sugarcane seed. Or we can get ourselves some iron crates and interior wood. Definitely don't need this. That's rubbish. This one's good, though. Sugarcane is fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and take that. I'm going to move ammo all over to this crate as well. I really need to get signposts up for all of this. I think that's really important too. All right, let's get a few of these other bits now upgraded. We're almost there, so I reckon we could... Well, we'll see. Let's see where we're at after this. I think I need to do outside too. I've got all in there to do. Maybe I'll get that bit done afterwards. And then roof pieces. So, key things of note right now then. We need loads more silica to get all of this sorted. So, that is one for another time. Oh, what are you doing over here? Have I just introduced you guys into the wild now? Hello. As the game gets on and my level goes up, I guess. Drink and oxygen. We are good. Let's go. I have 48 shotgun shells. Let's eat this and let's get to it. Just going to clear out all of these wolves because I think the hard one comes with loads of wolves, is my guess. What it looks like to me. Oh, it could be that bear. Roaming beast. I'm okay with that. Oh my God, this is going to take some beating. Now, good news. Yeah, that's it. You hit that. This has got an absolute unit. I'm going to just whip out the shotgun. Have some fun. I wasn't reloaded. Yeah, right. This is going to take an absolute beating. Holy crap, it's got some health. Yeah, last thing we want is to be getting hit by this sucker, right? Come on. Get out of here. Take these shots. Glad I got the shotgun. I am not going to lie. Shotgun, man. So good. I can't wait to get this trench one. I'm just going to finish it with this. There we go. Ooh, I think my mower got some good XP for that too. God, when they get up to that high level, man, they can take an absolute beating. Come on, something good. You did not just land up there, did you? No. Okay. Thought he was taking the mic then. Right, what do we get? What is that? Decoration bench and some wood, a wall torch and a rustic bookshelf. And unfortunately, I don't need the Chimera. I've already got that, so I'm probably just going to get the rustic bookshelf and some wall torches. Not ideal. The other thing to note is that rustic bookshelf gives us more coziness for our base as well. All right, we're good. God, we got home so fast. All right, let's place this rustic bookshelf then for now. We'll just stick it, I don't know, next to the bed. Maybe a little bit over. And that adds how much coziness? Takes us to 88. Right, some wall torches. These suckers just need a little bit of fuel. At least we'll have some light for a little bit. There we go. Get a couple of torches in. A little bit primitive, but they look quite nice. And actually, 12 coal in here is nearly 20 hours, look. And look at that. Nice and cozy. I haven't even got my light on. And it looks awesome. Look at this place. I moved those around, so that looks much, much nicer, doesn't it? It's starting to look a bit like a home now, I'd say. Look at this. I know there's a couple of things I've been doing just a little bit here. This one wandered into our territory with its mother, so I thought we may as well tame it. We've got ourselves another Tyrannus on the way. Now, you'll see these little signs, so I found out which ones I needed to do, and this is why I haven't put them in the rows like people were suggesting. Now, I still could with the signs, but I've got a few building things to change today, and I've tried to label these up to make my life a little bit easier, so you can label them with either any icon in the game, which is insane, by the way, or obviously the colored text, which is what we're going for on some of them that are mixed at the moment. So we've gone through and done all of that. I've also been out multiple times. I've gone up one level, and what I've done is basically prepped up quite a few already. So we've got 21 concrete ramp / stairs, 17 concrete floors. So we've got, I think, pretty much all of our floors. I did write them down. Now, we need to get to about 50 pillars, I think, so I'm going to smash out those as well. There's another 17, but it's really costing us on the steel rebar, so we went out and cleared another mine as well. So I'm thinking a staircase right here that goes up, and we build a second layer from this end, or do we put it here? And then we bridge over in glass all the way over, maybe, and then build another one the other side. But for now, the bedroom's going to go up the top. That's the main goal for today, and pure concrete. I also grabbed in a couple of reinforced glass, and the plan is to replace some of these with it. So we've got full windows. Now, I'm going to get rid of the window pieces there, and I'm going to put in, so let's say two glass window pieces here. And construct 100 concrete building pieces. So that's going to be the start of our glass at the front. I need to remove and change these. Alrighty then, it is time, 11:10. Let's get a little bit more meat with us. Points wise, I didn't really put into anything as well. With the one level up we got, I did 2 points down this way. So we got the carry weight of ores, and I think we went dense packing. I can't remember the other one. Then the solo point, I think we put in that one there, yeah, 10% food effects duration. So we get 25 minutes on bacon, which is nuts. I don't know if this buffs from vegetable-only foods are increased. So our salads, we get buff from those. Let's put into that, I think. So we can start eating those a little bit more. All right, 8 more pillars, completely done. Lovely. Now, I'm going to break down the rest of these and put in our other roof pieces. Thanks for playing. And then we need to decide how we're going to do this. So firstly, I need to get a good set of stairs. Now, I think we want the interior trim one now. So I'm just going to have a look at that. We've got so many points. I'm holding on to them, though. 17. So there's the advanced building or internal ones. Advanced masonry bench. I mean, clay brick. It's pretty insane. It looks really nice, but it is so expensive. Might even be tier 2 for the interior. Let's go across. Yeah, interior wood building base set. Let's go ahead and get that, and let's see. So interior wood, is that going to be on this thing? It is. Okay. What is it to make these? So we're going to need a bunch of refined wood. So let's hit up some of that. That is 17 minutes nearly. I'm going to change this whole front panel. So I'll make what I can so far. I think we can get 2 more. And I'm going to replace all of these front ones. Be nice to be able to see out, won't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 2. Cool, we'll let that do its thing. Look a little bit cooler with the glass. Obviously, ignore the doorway so far. And then we've got 17 concrete floor pieces. So I think I'm going to change a few of these. These ones I will keep concrete. So we're going to upgrade these guys. I don't even know how you get at that. There we go. Good start. It looks so much nicer with the concrete floor in all of these as well. We should be able to at least support all these as well. And we've got our pillars as well. So let's go finish that off. Lots of work we're smashing through. Right, what else can we make? So we've got that. We're waiting for our stone stairs. So we're going to need... What I need to do is strip it all away. So then I know what I need. The problem is we're in a bit of storm season at the moment. I'll go ahead and strip these out a second. Same with you guys. Don't need you. We kind of need to go here, right? So I'm going to place that there. I'll deal with you in a minute because we can still walk around. Let's get rid of that a second. And floor pieces I can upgrade afterwards as well. So if we just deploy so I know what I'm working with. Get rid of you. Yeah, that's good. And then we can start placing our wall pieces down. We need some kind of... I think... Do I get reinforced glass over this end or do we get a double window? I think we get a double window this end. And then we'll go with the other bits. Oh, I've just sealed myself in. That's it. So I need a railing as well. So we're going to need some kind of trim in this bit. So we don't have that. Interior wood building trim. Oh my god. The interior wood is going to take forever. And then refined wood whilst I'm away. I'm going to make sure I just set that off to craft. So let's start with upgrading these. Only downside is I don't know if durability will hold. So I need to keep an eye on it. Pretty sure it will. Alright, we go all the way over to this bit, so let's get some more on. Wow, I didn't quite realise how many we need. Copper nails, but they look so much nicer. I'm going to leave that concrete in there, though. This is pretty immense because we now have a bunch of concrete floor. So let's finish off at the top. We need 2 wall pieces. Let's go do one at a time. How many more wall pieces do we need here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So another 8. Place these 2. So we're going to go 1 there, 1 there. Then we need the 2 triangles. This reinforced glass is going to take me ages to do. So what I'll probably do is cap that off for now. Good news is I can straight upgrade that one and then deploy this. Am I allowed to? Don't know if I'm allowed to because the stairs are there. So maybe I'll do this another time. Yeah, it makes sense. This is nice and spacious up here too because we really don't want this wood getting damaged. There it is. Right, we have what I would call the start of a bedroom. Is my coziness still good? Yeah, it is. And then we're going to start... I need to place my cupboard down. The bed isn't in the right place. Just put this shelving unit here. Let's move the bed. So, honestly, let's just stick it over in this corner for now. Beautiful. I still need to get in the window. So, one thing... Oh, hello. I like you roaming about. Get out of here. One thing I need to do, is there a better version of the windows? We should be able to deploy them in there. Do they look any good? They look kind of nice. They're okay, aren't they? Not very bright in here. At least they match the concrete. Let's imagine there's a wall there. We'll get the biofuel composter there. This one's going to be an absolute nightmare to move. Let's quickly sleep this off. And last but not least, let's get this little sucker in. Boom. So, bedroom complete. So, nothing blocking us here, which is nice. I need a concrete wall piece in there and there. I need to move this first, though. So, let's get... That can stay. Let's get all of this. And let's pick you up. So, I might need to move all the piping around, but that's fine. Where are we going to deploy you? I know we're going to move on to industrial anyway. So, for a moment, I need to get rid of that smelter, to be fair. Just place you there. I know, guys, lots of back and forth. It's really important that we get all of this done, though. Let's also get rid of this mortar and pestle. There is a next upgrade to that we probably want to get in, but it does just fine for now. You can put it on top of a, what's it called as well, a unit. Let's destroy the old one. Let's deploy this one for now. And then we'll run the water over the top. All right, give me my wall pieces. Boom. Right, sorted. So I'm going to leave that open, though. I'm not going to have anything in here. This is going to be what we will call the kitchen. And last but not least, let's take a look from outside to see how this looks with that extra bit on top. So I'm just going to come on from over there. Yeah, that's looking good with all the concrete, isn't it? We're coming in. I need to sort that pillar. I don't like the look of that, but that looks nice. And that wooden window. But really, really happy with how that's coming out. And that, because I've had enough of building for today. That looks cool with the point, though. Very, very happy with that. Right, we have this one called accumulation. I'm going to try and do it. I don't know what it is they asked for.
Weird and paranoid. But they got the tech and the cash to do whatever they want. They're building new facilities in orbit, and need help on the ground. Someone who can source raw materials, process them, and get them up to space in one piece without getting dead. Sure sounds like you, so check your HUD and roll out. Good luck.
Thanks, Sol. So if we look, one's pretty close, this one's really far. So what I'm going to do is just check out the close one to start. Because all it says at the moment is farming shipment, but ideally I could do with knowing what they are before we have to send them off, right? So we'll see what this one is first. Because one's hunting shipment. So maybe I'll be able to hunt whilst I'm over there. I'm hoping the close one is the farming one. So I can find out what they want. Okay. Let's see what they've got. 350. Wow. Okay. That's insane. 350 cooked meat. 800 fur, 800 leather. I'm pretty sure I have the leather and fur, but the cooked meat, we're going to need to get going on that. I've got quite a lot of raw sat at home anyway. Righty, I got a few campfires in hand and a little bit of meat to get us started. Got the wood in, we'll start the cooking, and I'll probably go and grab the meat from my other one as well, to be honest. It'll be a little bit quicker. Now, one thing I will say on these missions, I think I've got enough, by the way, is you really do get so many bones and XP, actually. It's quite handy. Right, whilst we wait for the last 11 to cook up, let's go into our talent points then. I'm going to come down the combat tree now, and I'm going to pump, what have we got? 5% chance to craft additional ammo. I think we should probably get that. There we go, that's more than enough. In you go.
For my money, that's all of them.
Let's move on over, and we're going to go home and pick up the rest or what we need for this big one. So I've had a look. I don't know if we've got enough carrots grown yet, because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's 200 that we need. Now I'm going to leave those campfires there as a reminder of the grind that I had to do. Right, all water set up. Now, they don't look horrendous, just looks like we're piping into them. Oh no, I've got one more to do here actually. And then I just need to go stick a bit of fuel into it. Right, whilst I wait for the grow, I'm actually running over with some ingredients that I've salted up so they don't spoil. And just so we can have it on the screen and we can see how close we are then. It's going to be much easier, isn't it? I wonder if all this time I probably could have picked stuff. I'm just grabbing it right now because there seems to be a lot on the floor here. Let's try it. Oh, it's possible. At least I can see what I need now. Let's dump all this in. Yeah, so the collected ones on the ground work as well. Amazing. All right, let me go around looking them. Oh my god, are they spiders? Oh no. Well, let's kill one. I've never seen a spider before. Oh my god. They die pretty easy actually. Let's try one of these. Let's not waste it. I really don't want it hitting me. Let's have a look at what we get off them. I have never seen one of these before, man. I'm venturing quite far away. Oh, organic resin and spider silk. Hey, that's pretty good. I know we're making that anyway, but we'll take it. That's a pretty good way of farming it. By the way, if anyone's wondering, that's all the way down here. So I'm assuming because you're going into whatever biome that bit is, it looks like a desert, but I don't think it is. I have 40 carrots on me. I need 3 more. So one more batch and we are good. Yes, I'm quite far away. I've had to walk pretty far. Much easier in the day to see them. There they go. So you can see them from quite far away in the day. I'm going to grab all these anyway, just in case. You never know. This is the sort of patch that I needed. We'll see loads now that we don't need them. But let's get back and let's finish this mission. Here we go. Let's get our goodies. We've almost got to level 36 as well. Just have them all. Boom. Let's get out of here.
You got everything. That wasn't so hard, was it?
I mean, it was quite hard. It was an absolute nightmare. Well, that's nice to know. I made myself the trench shotgun. It's a beauty. An absolute thing of beauty. So I'm ready to blast some things' faces off. And I made the fabricator just to get it done. So we've got a little bit of extra room here. Turn on the lights so you can kind of see everything. But today it's all about electricity. You'll see we have electricity tool ready. I also have 2 water wheels and 5 frosted lights, 1 shrouded light that we're going to work on. So we're going to start by heading on over, and I believe we're going to have to put the water wheels over here. And then I'm going to see how much power requirements we need from that, and we're really going to start pushing our tech. So, well, we'll see. I'm going to try and deploy it now. There's only certain areas you can put them, and it does flow from there, which is nice. I'm going to want 2, so I'm going to put 1 there. And another one, hopefully, with it. I can fit it there as well. There they are, lovely couple of water wheels. And this then means we're going to need to connect these two suckers up. And we're going to straight wire this all the way back. Now, I'm going to get the mower to probably just follow me. And we do have a level up there. It's a shame I can't run you back, really. So I'll put you on follow, and you're going to join me in this wonderful quest of getting power all the way back home. And we are home. Let's try and make this neat then. So I'm going to bring this all the way to the leg, and then we're going to come up. All right, we'll make a couple of those then. Didn't even think to change the variant. Right, we'll get one there. Maybe one above the door. I don't really want them on top of that, but that's fine for now. And then we'll get one up there. I have no idea how much light this is going to give. So what we're going to do is take all of these off. We'll see one more here. I think that shows that the darkness is gone now. That does change the coziness. So I'm going to have to get these ones done. Is there any more? One here. Get rid of that as well. I probably want another light this end too. And I have done electric before, so hopefully I've got this right. Shouldn't look too ugly. So now I need to try and feed this in a way that's going to be okay. And I think I'm going to go up and across. And there we have it. We have electricity. Now, I don't know. You can turn them off directly by these, but we should look. So 75 each. We got 4,000 power from those waters. Let's go ahead and hit up. Spelunking is the mining one. I don't really want to do that yet. Let's hit Strange Harvest.
So, you heard of Cenotai, or you wouldn't be here. One of their bot satellites detected unusual biopatterning, and their Xeno research arms got curious. They want samples. This one ain't gonna be easy, though. Some wild territory they're sending you to. It's up to you.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, Cenotai are good friends to have, and they got more money than God. They've also got some of the only decent scanning tech in orbit. Their bots have identified unusual growth patterns emerging in part of the Terra Zone. The first area they want investigated is marked on the map, so get to the zones and track down the samples and bring them back upstairs. The rest's on you. Good luck, friend.
I think I've got my bullets. Let's just double check. Yeah, I've got a spare food. I've got all my meals on me, so we should be good to go. I don't recall the details of this mission either, so this is going to be interesting. I think it's the weird plants on the floor, but I may have done it when the game very, very first came out, before you had the open world, so I can't remember. All right, we got to look around, find the source of the poison gas cloud. I guess that's why we've got the poison paste. We've got some wolves here that we're going to have to deal with. There we go. Don't have to worry about you two. I'm not even going to skin you right now. I'm in the middle of doing my mission. Ah, there it is. Right, I'm going to leave the mower back here. Let's have a little look at what we're supposed to do. There is definitely some toxins. We're taking poison. We've got the sample. Is that all we need to do? Yes. Okay, let's take one of these, because my guess is that reduces how long the poison ticks for. Now, we're not really taking any damage, so it's not too bad. It's in stacks, right? So luckily we've got quite a hefty chunk of health from us putting the points into the right thing. All right, just coming into the other area. I'm being chased off by bees, all sorts, man. I wish you would just leave me alone, because we are potentially fighting some kind of boss. Now, what I'm going to do is go on foot. Go away. Honestly. Ah, well done. Good job. Oh, you did it, Kevin. Good effort. Right, we're still... The poison is no longer ticking. There is a big green boss out here, so we've got our shotgun. How far away is it? I reckon I can come closer with you. I really just don't want to go on foot. It's exciting, man. The missions are great. All right, let's park you up down here, and let's head on in. Okay, coming up to it then. Let's see. Oh, no. I don't know whether to crouch, try and get a nice shot in first. Oh, I can hear whatever it is roaring. Contaminated hermit. Okay. What is... Oh, it's a bear. Okay. Contaminated bear. Have some of these. These are pretty good arrows, by the way. Let's just blast it. Oh, that killed it in one. Ha! Can I skin you? I can. It is contaminated, though. I'd rather not get poisoned, but hey-ho. Oh, get an exotic off it. Lovely. Is that all we needed? Find the downed UDA research vessel. So now we've got to head on back. And it happens to be right by my house, I believe. So it might be the other side of this rock, maybe? Or up on the rock. Oh, it's up there, is it? How do I get up there then? I have a feeling I'm going to have to build up there. That's risky if I jump that. But I can with the broken one, right? And then we'll jump. I got it. Oh, no. No! No! Oh, survive a terrible fall. I just broke my leg. I don't have a splint. I forget how wild the jumping is. Right, where's the splint? Because walking back, there it is. I think I've got everything for it. Oh, what an idiot I am. Right, let's use that. There we go. Broken leg fixed. Right, that's sorted. What have I got to do? Floor. Oh, I'm completely wrong. There's loads to do. And I'm running out of food. Let's eat you. I think we're fine with just these two. Let's head on over. Okay, looks like just a pod. Have I got to put... What have I got to do? Deliver the samples. Oh, I got them. All 3 samples in. And let's run out the way.
Right.
Oh, it's done. Nice. Good effort.
You did it, and lived to tell the tale, which is more than a lot of folk can say, because they're dead.
Cheers, soul. I don't want to do that. I want cultivation specialist. Let's go. Because I think we might have quite a bit of this. Collect and deliver item. Acquire fruit, acquire vegetables. Who are the specialists? Oh my god, what are you doing all the way out there? So, sulfur beeswax. Beeswax we can't do. We can, but I need to unlock because we've got a few. So, wood composter we might need to get as well. I'm just thinking, honeycomb products. Is that the beeswax? Yes. So, honeycomb makes the beeswax. We need to get the bee box, don't we? Is that tier 1? It might be tier 1. Let's just search beehive. It should be over this way. There it is. Beehive breeding center. Small beehive expansion. What is all this? An expansion for your beehive that increases its inventory space. Beehive extractor. Oh, you can set up a full custom chain for this. Let's start with the little one first. I mean, I have the points. I could do them. What is it to make them? Honeycomb, copper nails, and refined wood. Honeycomb, I have 19. So this is good. We're going to get a couple of beehives. Refined wood and copper nails. So 50 of the copper nails. I can just stuff those in. Let's get that in there. Refined wood shouldn't be a problem. I'm hoping I've still got some sat in here. Yes, I have. Not all is lost then. So we're going to make... Oh, I got one shy. So I can make one beehive right now. Let's get our... What is it? Worker bees and stuff out. So I got a queen bee, worker bee. I don't know which ones you put in. Now, I'm going to just stick it in here because I think it helps the other stuff. So if we put in a queen bee and a normal one per minute. I've also gone ahead and put down this potbelly stove. And the potbelly stove, I've started some hot tea, hot cocoa, and hot coffee for when we have to go out. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that stuff, but I've put all these into here. It kind of makes sense because they don't go bad either. I also went ahead and put my solo point into, not my solo point, my talent point into the one space in the stomach. And I put one other into shotgun related stuff. I put 2 points into the damage now. So we've leveled this up on firearms. So up next, we're going to be able to go into the wear rate, as well as the critical damage and the how many shots, the 5% chance to not consume ammo. So we're down into this tree, which is really nice. I've got to hit up these first, though. But yeah, we're going to head on over potentially in 9 minutes once this is done. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you what I'm doing out here. So I've started putting in the framework for a large extension. Rather than going up, we're going to change this up and just extend it quite considerably. And that is going to start with going on the grid here. Is that the grid? It's quite hard to do it in the water. It moves around quite a lot, so I've got to be really careful. There we go. And the final piece that I misplaced is going to go on top of this one. Main is the wall pieces to start, though. So I don't need these ones. I can destroy. Nice. We'll get a little bit back. And then deployment-wise, I think I am going to do this. And then we'll cap that off. I think it'll just look that little bit nicer. I don't know whether to come off from there, though, as flat. That would be interesting. But I think we want that completely separate, actually. So I will separate it like this. That looks awesome. Look at the size of this beauty now. So I just need to sort my wiring out. Let's just double check. Sulfur, aluminium, glass, and beeswax. We have it all. Let's take... Where are you? She's out here. We're going to zoom on over with Kevin. So does this guy like have a home here or something? I actually don't have a clue. It's changed. Oh, he does. Look at this. Hello, Prospector. I've actually got some stuff for you. Sell your crops to the specialist. Henriksen.
Hey there. Can I get
Hello.
some help?
You can get some help.
Thank you so much.
I've got everything you need. Don't you worry. You can take all these. I don't need them. Sell your crops to the specialists. Okay. Wait until the specialist has set up their trading post. I'll take those off.
A lot.
Wait until... So, leave the area while the specialist builds the trade post. So, we're not going to have this one done just yet then. And there we go. Sell any crops to Ren. Oh, it's upgraded. Hello. Can I do anything else here? Can I steal your stuff? I actually think I can. This is hilarious. No, I can't. Burlap sack. Nothing in it. I can steal her crops, though. Oh, what's that? Tomatoes. Oh, yeah. I don't have tomatoes. That's awesome. Have you got anything else I don't have? Corn. Kiwi. There's me trying to get all these things. I could have just robbed them all off her. Can I send that back up as actual... Can you sell... Is she here permanently then? You are kidding me. Oh, what's that? Hello. That's so cool. I wish you wouldn't attack my mower, though. I'm going to kill your child for that. And you can stay with all the wolves. Look at my house now. This is incredible, man. It's huge. I am going to go ahead and hit this spelunking one up. Oh, hello.
Everything you'll need is in that crate.
Right, I've got a crate to sort out. Hello, Juvenile. I will take you as well. So we've got to go all the way down here. There's a crate with some new goodies in. We've got to hit up the mining stuff, but not right now. So let's get those sent off before we go to bed as well. Let's request. Down it comes. Something so cool about watching it every time, isn't there? Let's stuff these in. So I think we can put in the Ren. I don't know what you get from it directly. Oh, just 2. It does count, but... Okay, so if we sell to them, you can send it back up. That's pretty awesome. You can build like a huge farming base and get rich. But 51 exotics going in. So let's come on in. I think we need to go tier 3 and get some of our kitchen bench stuff in. Here we go. We got a kitchen bench. I think this is where we prep those pickled related items. Now, does the pickling stuff require salt though? It does. So we're going to have to go and mine up some salt. I've actually run out. But berry jam doesn't, which is awesome. 10% shared experience. Fully plumbed basin and running water, a luxury of sorts. Well, that is. We're going to get that then. And I think these kitchen blocks count as storage, don't they? So we'll start with a kitchen bench. We'll get 1 kitchen storage block. No, we won't. We need refined wood and... Was that iron? Which I need to sort. So that means I'm not going to need this. So we can get rid of the water purifier. No longer needed. Let's put it... I probably won't need that anymore. So I'm going to start in this corner then. I'll try and hide the pipes as much as possible. Kitchen storage block and a plumbed sink. So I'm going to need my piping tool. I'm going to have to move on to electricity version of the water as well. And they snap, which is even better. Does that snap? It doesn't, but that's cool. Right, we got the storage. And the plumbed sink. Let's toggle that on. Let's access. So if we chuck things in then, we'll always get fresh water. That's awesome. Alrighty, you see, nearly midday. I've gone ahead and crafted a electric deep mining drill. Now, one thing I want to mention is this requires 2,000 power. Now, bear in mind, our water wheels, we've got enough for one, but our water wheels actually only produce 5,000 total between them. So I'm just looking at a wind turbine. Now, they're very expensive to craft. I've got enough for one, and they provide 1,750. So this kind of counters it pretty well. So we're going to start with where we're going to put the start of maybe a bit of a wind farm. I'm going to go this way just because our cables are here for now. Electricity. Now, I know there's a deep mining spot just out here. What I really want to happen is we need to know which ones are good. So iron, this is actually perfect. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place our first deep mine in. And we are going to connect this sucker up. And I'll probably just come around the waterfront here. And honestly, I want one large grid. You can do a separate grid for each, but I really want to keep my power consumption or grid like perfect. So now this thing is running. Look at that. We are good. So I know these produce at 3 iron a minute, or 3.02. So at least whilst we're out, we're going to have iron continuously pumping, which is great. This is a long old trek, if I'm honest. So we will... Well, I'll see you over there, right? Alrighty, looks like I'm just coming up on the box that they've dropped in for us. I think this gives us some nice tools, actually. Oh, hello. Gatherer's backpack. Antibiotic vaccine. Is that for the cave? And then we get a Shengong Jushi pickaxe, which is something. Yield from mining gold and copper. I've got to use the correct one then based on what we're mining, right? So this is telling us obviously to go into this cave, but it's completely empty, I believe, because we did this one. Well, I'll tell you now. This is a gold deep mine and coal, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah, we've completely cleared this one. So the opposite side, there is half left. We're going to have to go to a new cave, unfortunately. But there is some left in this one, at least. Right, quite a good amount left in this one. I've killed all the stuff. So we'll start with the iron one. Actually, you know what? I'll put all 3 across and we'll start collecting these up. Damn it! Right, I've done as many ores as I can in this one, and there's no more of the rarer ores to cover what we need. I've got a lot, but it's not enough. We're getting hungry, so we might need to head back. I think I will get home before nighttime because we are hungry, and then we'll come back for the rest. Right, there's the 450 iron. We need 160 copper. Gold ore, I've got 39. Well, we got platinum, aluminium, and titanium. Don't need a lot. There might be some I've got at home, like I say, so it's absolutely fine. All right, fresh day. Let's get some food in us. Let's turn this off. Not sure how much I need it right now, but let's go ahead and spend our point as well. So we're now in combat, remember. So we're going to go for wear rate of firearms. So we've got a couple of options here, one being up this way. I'm not sure if I've cleared that out, and then I'll go along the wall. And I think there's another one just down this way. All right, edge of J14 just down there. We're going to head that way. Alrighty, here we go. I reckon we're going to need more than the one cave, though, to be honest. That's a good start, though, the gold. I think this one has bees. Yeah, let's get rid of that, then. They're all gone. Oh, some nice-looking gold in here. Okay, this might do the trick. I need 19 gold. Oh, man, that's so annoying. I'm going to grab the exotics whilst we're here. Literally just copper and iron. Just a little bit of platinum. But again, don't need the platinum right now. I'm going to head down to J15. That's what we need right there. This one looks good. This has bees as well, which is irritating. Missed that one. That poison actually hit me, really. Well, that's the gold. We'll carry on. And there's the aluminium I need. I need a bunch of this for electrics anyway. So I need to probably find a aluminium deep mining deposit or something. Deal with these bees first, though. I don't think I can get to them. Well, I'm getting out of here. There is no titanium. Always the hardest to get. Got everything else I need. Oh, titanium deep deposit in this cave, though. It's a little bit far away. All right, there's the gold. That's the platinum. Aluminium, we need 2. The rest is mine. I need 40 titanium. All right, there's another tier 2 cave just up here. If this one isn't the case, then I'm going to... I think it's around here somewhere. Here it is. If this one isn't any good, I'm going to have to go for a tier 3. And I think I might need to head into the snow. Is it down this way? All right, here it is. Beehives and worms. Never good, is it? There's titanium. Nice. We've got some. I don't know if this one node is... Okay, one node. I need 40. I don't think it's going to be enough. I need one more node. There's one there, isn't it? Yes. Nice. We've got it. Cool. Got everything we need. I'm going to take this aluminium with me. We're definitely going to have to focus on getting up some... what's it called, though? Deep mining drills. I need gold, titanium, platinum. Right. I need 40. I'm giving the exact.
All right.
Another 150. Nice.
I think they'll be happy with that.
I should hope so. It took me a long time. I have one more deep mining drill, but I don't quite have what we need to finish the job. Now, let me open the map and just show you. I've marked a deep copper node, and I've searched any node that I can find all the way in this cave over here that I need to finish off. There's a few caves down here. There is a deep titanium plus a deep gold or oxide or something with it. So they're the two I need to set up, but I need to put these on their own grid because I went over to where we've got the water wheels, the two, and my lights were flickering, and I was wondering what the issue was. We weren't getting much power. I've placed a third water wheel, but it turns out the water wheels themselves clog up. And they clog up with these sponges, a useful herbal ingredient that holds a small amount of water. So we've got a bunch of those, and you also get dead plants, which we've chucked in here as well. I didn't know that was a thing, so we've cleared those out. So occasionally we're going to have to go over that way and get them. But we're very much trying to move on to more wind turbines. And as it stands, I've got enough. I'm trying to get 2 more. Anyway, we've got our carbon paste, so I should be able to make 1 wind turbine. It provides 1 750, so I'm going to connect all the way over to the copper one. At least I'll have 2 running then. All right, we are good. Let's place the next drill. So this will be drill number 2. Should have enough power on the grid to get this started. And then I'll go back down. Flow meter, there it is. Let's grab the flow meter. Basic battery pack into advanced battery pack. I would like to get these. You can store 6 million at a rate of 10,000 per second. So flow meter, let's craft one of those. And then electric textiles, we need steel ingots and electronics. Now I should be able to get some of this going. And then we go electric textile bench. I'll also get my flow meter out. So start with flow meter. I'm assuming you can connect this in and it will show for the whole thing. Let's just stick it here. And we can connect that in. Does that work? There we go. Supply and demand. Look at that. 9,396 on the supply. Our demand is 4,750. So actually we could put another drill in. But we're about to use 2,500 for this electric textile bench. So let's start by getting rid of this one. And let's place this bad boy. Oh, it's big. I'm going to have to move some things around. Starting with the concrete or cement mixer. We're going to place the advanced textiles bench. That's the wrong one. God's sake. Electric. I was thinking that looked quite small. This fits in quite nicely just there. This looks awesome though. I can't lie. It looks super cool. I don't think we're going to have much in the way of copper, so maybe we waste some time going to do a mission. It is 2 PM though. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we've got Homestead. I'm not even sure what this one is.
The Assembly don't trust anyone, but they need help. Once the Assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop them. And now, here we are. They're paying the contract, but the clock, that belongs to Icarus. So check your objectives and get going, because they'll be spinning their wheels till you do. Stay safe, friend.
Now, hopefully I can build this one out of wood. So I'll just chop some trees when I get there. Right, is this going to be big enough? Potentially. I don't care if they're backwards or not. It really doesn't matter. So just need a bit of fiber as well. I got my door and my roof pieces. Bop. Oh, that. Not that happy. I don't think it's going to break, but... Oh, I know. We're going to need 2 little of these guys just outside. Because as soon as I put that roof piece down, it's not going to like it. So just in case, we'll stick those in. Right, cabin is done. I hope they're okay with it in wood. I got everything for the decoration bench. I'm just going to place it down. I'll probably ride home, craft it all back at home, to be fair. I could do some decorations at home as well. We have the decoration bench. There we go. I should be able to see now. Rustic large table, rustic bookshelf. Oh, you know what? I brought the iron nails. I might be able to do it here. So let's do large table. I don't know if I'll fit these in. Rustic bookshelf. I need a bunch of wood. I'm going to have to pick up the fireplace too. It's going to take up too much room. Right, 1 bookshelf. I've got the chairs as well. 3-seater couch. I want a 2-seater and a 3-seater, which is going to be fiber and sticks again. Holy crap. These are quite easy to make though, this stuff, to be honest. It's all really easy ingredients from out here. I'm going to put the chairs around the table properly, but I'm going to put them all one side just to make sure they fit. 3-seater. This is kind of nice. A 2-seater. Stick that next to it. 2 rustic beds. Have we got everything we need for a rustic bed? Ah, we need more fur. Rustic Icarus statues as well. Ah, coppering. Right, I need to go back. I can do fireplace. Probably should do a chimney cap just to make it look nice. But anyway, let's double check. So we've got statues, fireplace. Don't need this fire pit, so let's get rid of that. 2 beds, 4 nightstands. So 4 things, wasn't it? And statues. Bed, statues, fireplace, nightstand. So, fireplace snaps. Let's put you there. This is why I want the chimney cap. It does snap to the top, and it looks pretty awesome, to be honest. Right, we've got to find a spot for 2 beds. Let's get 1. I might be able to squeeze 2 in there. If not, we'll get a couple of nightstands at least, anyway. Yeah, the other bed can go here. Nothing too fancy here. The coziness bonus will be quite nice in here, though. And if you didn't know, these rustic nightstands, I believe, actually, yeah, small storage as well, look. And 2 Icarus statues can just go on the table. Oh my god, this one is falling apart. I did it.
That's everything.
I did it.
You did it, and lived to tell the tale, which is more than a lot.
Oh my god, a
folks
tree
say,
fell on the baselet.
because they're dead.
Holy moly, let's get out of here.
The assembly are going to appreciate this and pay well.
We're doing pretty well on exotics too. Let's send our other ones away. And you know what? I might request something from the station. We've got a lot of points we've accrued, and I think I've earned myself something, and I might go for more utility more than anything else, because obviously I don't need the weapons yet. I don't want to spend too much, but this is looking much nicer. There's still a lot of back and forth I need to do, but let's do that as something for right now. We got a good mission done today. I'll also start the next mission. So we've got Dry Run or Ice Storm. They both unlock different things. Oh no, we've got Forsaken here. What is Forsaken? Let's see that.
The assembly don't trust anyone, but they need help. If you're looking for some quick cash, this could be the one. Looks simple enough.
All right.
Working with the assembly's a smart bet, and they're moving faster than anyone out here. They're paying the contract, but the clock, that belongs to Icarus. So check your objectives and get going, because they'll be spinning their wheels till you do. Stay safe, friend.
Will do, Sol. Thank you very much. Right, I want to do a request equipment. So let's come. What have I got? I do think the armors might be the play, but I don't want to unlock this one. I actually want this one here, I think. I'm just looking at the physical resistance slightly better, but this wear rate, then getting across to this one, projectile damage, melee damage, and stealth damage. What about if we keep going? Sprint speed? They're getting really expensive over here, though. Tamed creature maximum health. And what's this one? Wound duration, bacteria affliction duration. So that's like a medical one. They look so much cooler, though. Stamina regen and weight capacity is pretty good. I feel like the damage one could be a great one to go for. I really don't know if I can afford it, though. I've only got 360 exotics, so the crafting is also another cost. I'll try. I've got enough for a couple of pieces, right? So let's get the main ones. So I've only got 10 exotics now, so I've got 3 pieces. So I need another 90 exotics. What the hell is the biolab? Buy legendary license. 15,000 gives me a legendary license. 1 legendary license. Look at this. Kinetic rifle. Oh my god, I haven't ever spent too much time on these. Right, we're going to request some... We're going to request these 3. They're actually really good. If you stack these stats, even without the armor set, there's a really good damage and stuff. It's a fighting one. So we're going to go ahead and take those. It's what we do all the work for, right? And we'll take these guys. So if we put these on then, I'm going to look at the stats as I do it. Yeah, stamina regen goes up big time. Look at this. We take basically half damage and cold and heat resistance 58%. And it looks kind of cool. Take a look at ourselves here. Yeah, I'm starting to actually look at the part here. All right, let's do a bunch of epoxy from our sulfur then. Here we go. Oh, yes. Look at the speed of that sucker. Right, let's put in our talent point as well. I'll probably come into combat and I'll keep going down this way because we want to get the wear rate of the firearms sorted. I think it's great that we have that. And I just want to show you, you'll see the supply, 10,500. That's from 6 wind turbines. The water wheels are currently clogged. I need to unclog them, but right now we have enough power anyway. You'll see we also have 4 electric deep mining drills. So those, and 10 lights. Those, though, are as follows. Let me open the map so you can see. We have gold, copper, iron, which is next to the base here, and we've managed to get our hands on a titanium over here. So I've managed to find a few. I've searched every node. That is the closest titanium one. There is also more, I think, platinum inside of here and gold, but this is pretty damn good. It doesn't take long to collect these. So we've been working pretty hard on getting those, and as you know, those ingredients take some sort of doing to get. Right, for the mission, I've got a little bit of a shelter. I've got some iron ingots and a crafting bench. I think what we need is some copper. Oh, and I've also, these medium wood hedgehogs and bramble bushes that we got a little while back. I'm going to test them out on a mission, see if we can use them for defense. But the very first job, where have you gone, is to go and pick up the copper. I've gone up 2 levels too, actually. It's worth mentioning. I went down this tree. So you get the wood is automatically gathered for chopping trees and 1% chance to instantly fell trees. So collecting wood is so much easier. Yeah, look at this. All the wind turbines all swerving away. I've got them all pretty close. I've got one the other side as well. They're really expensive to make though. But yeah, I need to get electric furnace going. Look at this. All this steel bloom. We got a little bit working. And honestly, I want this in first. So we'll get those 10 copper ingots. I'll just show you this. I've moved it up. We've got rarer ores in this one, and I'm not smelting everything. We've got smelted ores here, and then I've separated this. We've got silica, coal, iron, looking great. I had a bit of copper in here. I'm an idiot. Let's smelt that up as well. And then I did tree sap too. So let's come into the tier 4 tree. I've been saving up. Did I already unlock it? There it is. The electric furnace needs 60 electronics, 2,500 power, so we've got enough for it. I was thinking about running one off like a generator though or something. I've built some more cans, so we've got a few filling up. So I think we're okay to do that. All right, we're almost here. What I'm going to do is run up to the right hand side, drop the mower off because I don't want them getting caught out if we've got to fight anything. I think right in this corner is pretty sensible. So we'll leave you right there. Oh, I did get one more piece, by the way. We've got the feet as well. So our physical resistance and cold and heat is really, really good. We just need the arm pieces. So we need 50 exotics to do that. Well, 39. We've got a few. That looks like our ship of some kind there. Let's get the bow out just in case. There might be some drama. There's a wolf. I'll leave you to it. Repair the gyroscope. So, biofuel can we need, do we? We'll take it though. Damaged gyroscope. Is there another? What's this? Find a new thruster. So I'm going to have to go back for a can of biofuel, aren't I? Well, crafting bench is not going to matter then. I kind of was going to just deploy this sucker here anyway. Just this little shelter. We'll have to run back. I've got a little door as well. It should fit. There we go. So I think we can repair it. That was what the copper and iron was for. However, yes, I forgot the biofuel can. So, I don't think there's any way of doing it from here, to be honest. But we get a canister. So if I stick that in, we need to go find the thruster, grab the fuel. Oh, a Jaguar. Hello. Guess what? I've got a shotgun. Aha. Okay. Did think that was going to be a little bit too easy. I've got my taxidermy knife, haven't I? Let's get that out. We'll get ourselves a nice Jaguar head. Beautiful. And hopefully the other piece that we need. Does that need repairing? No. So all we need then is this fuel canister. I'll go and grab that. I may as well grab the titanium as we're on our way through, actually. Let's see how much we've managed to get. This doesn't grab 87. Yeah, by the way, as these take damage in storms, their efficiency isn't as good. They provide more during the storm, but once it stops, the more damage they are, the less output they have. So we'll have to sort that at some point. Just got to make sure Kevin can eat. He's just got to wait for everyone else. Right, let's go. Me and you. I'll repair all this when I get back. All right, storm's nearly ended. This is... I've got to wait for probably the exposure to go down. We're taking a little bit of a hit, but our regen is faster than what we can take damage to anyway, so... I'll go and park up on the side again in this corner. Probably go a little bit higher. I think there is just a cave right at the front. So if I just park it at the front of the cave at least. I don't know. That'll do. Although there's horses and stuff running around. I might want to clear this out. I want to be dealing with you. You can stay alive. Yeah, just clear this so they don't attack my little fella. Wait for that storm exposure to disappear and then we're good to go. And also, I'm not sure if we need to protect it. I kind of wanted to deploy some of these to give them a go. Kind of stand behind them, you know? Again, I have no idea which side they'll attack from. I'm going to place some, just because I want to use them. I've never given these a go, so just kind of make a bit of a defensive wall around it, because I don't know if it gets attacked. I've got a feeling it does. So if we defend from one side, I'm not sure what this one does. It can be deployed, but can't be picked up. So let's do 3 there as well, I think. Yeah, oh my god, I've just cut myself. It damages you as you go through, so there it is. Reboot. So we're going to prep ourselves ready. Yeah, there's a reboot progress, so this is obviously going to need some fighting. I just want to say that we're using carbon arrows now that we still got from that training mission. So they're pretty good. Here we go. Hello. I want to see how well this spike does, actually. Do they take damage? I could just stand here repairing these, right? I can. Okay, I don't know if I get XP for that, but this is kind of funny. You died quick. Hey, these are pretty good. Come on, then. Oh! Nasty. Wait for something bigger. That is hilarious, though. Come at me here, look. That straight in your face. Badoink. Oh, fantastic. Oh, my God. They literally one-shot the wolves. Obviously, if a bear comes, it's going to be a different story, but... Hello. Go on, then. Okay, you're dead. I'm just going to repair them. I need to probably do something here. You're dead. It's funny, because the knives are really... Oh, I got my brambles. Any more? So the brambles, I think, just slow them. Maybe? I don't really know. No, it is doing damage. They're just not as good. These spikes, on the other hand, are fantastic. 35%. Come on. Kaboink. Yeah, I don't get any XP for it, but it doesn't actually matter. I don't really need it at the moment. Oh, Brutus. Hello. Hello, Brutus. Come on, then. Breed of brambles, please. Ow. Get out of here, man. That's why we got the trench shotgun. Oh, Brutus. Hello. Come on, then. Kaboink. Be careful, because there's actually quite a few attacking each time, so... Make sure we keep the durability good on these. Hi. Bye. Any more? Come on, big boy. Right on this spike here. That's it. Good stuff. They're coming from the back end. Well, that shot didn't count. Bye. 58%. I mean, there's a lot of XP to be had here. Nothing too difficult yet. We're like over prepared anyway. It's how I like to be in these games. So, oh, we got double up here, have we? Come this way. Bye. Any more? Oh god, if I had these all the way around, it would have been hilarious. Bye. There's going to be another big one, surely. We killed Brutus, so that's it. On this spike here. Right there, go on. Bonk. Not going to bother repairing him now. I'm ready. Bonk. Oh, I missed a couple that time. There we go. Right on this spike. Right here. Come on. That's it. Right on there. Bye. I love how you can like line them up and they will actually just impale themselves. Now my question is, can you get like metal ones of those? That'd be incredible. Bye. Oh, Groot. He's another one. Have a big boy arrow to the face. How are the spikes? Oh, wow. Okay, get out of here. Didn't even waste any shotgun shots. And this has got to be one of the last ones. I'm trying to time it to swipe in the face every time. But yeah, there we go. There is another one.
You did it, and lived to tell the tale.
Ow! Stood on the spikes myself. Alright, we got a lot of skinning to do. Because they're dead.
The assembly are going to appreciate this and pay well.
They already paid me, and it wasn't that well. But all the bones and skinning resources we're going to get is good. There's a level 44. And we'll go into our points. So let's start with solo. So we're all the way down this way. Honestly, some of the big ones are going to be these. Hedgehogs deal more damage. That would have been hilarious. 25% damage of crafted hedgehogs. But we have a few more. Minus 15% perceived threat while stealthed. Damage with bows. Damage with knives. I could go into those. Honestly, though, the max stamina, the melee damage might be pretty good. The movement speed, physical resistance. Let's go into that because we're going into more dangerous places on the next missions. And the next 2 points, we're a bit spoilt for choice. We could go... Is there anything that gives us an extra... That's max stamina. Actually, after, like, anything that gives you better effects from the foods, but that doesn't matter. What about combat? Accuracy with firearms. We get 2 points. That would then unlock the critical... Or the 5% chance to not consume ammo. I'm going to go with that one. That is incredible. Obviously, I'm going to start up the next operation. And if we look now, we've got two. Ice Storm or Dry Run. Ice Storm is the easier. They're both worth the same. What do we get? Full sandworm trophy, sandworm brazier, and then black wolf stuff. I kind of want to go to the ice to start. There's a few easier missions, I think, once we get there. But for scale, look how many there are. And I plan on doing all of them. Let's do Ice Storm.
So, seems the UDA's noticed you. Told Lagos unit to offer you this one direct. They want Arctic territory opened up. Whole new zone. Untouched, uncharted, and seriously unsafe. Some wild...
Alrighty.
Welcome down, friend.
It's kind of scary.
Lagos unit want access to new territory. But it ain't gonna be simple. There's heavy weather, freezing temperatures, and God knows what else over there on the ice. And there's more. Group 15's got meteorological tech they want tested up there. But the last storm scattered the drop drones to hell. You need to find them, fix them, set it up somewhere safe, and run a test fire during a storm. Good news is, looks like terraforming threw the region into some kind of storm loop. I told you this one was wild. Check your map for markers, then do what you gotta do.
Okay, so we got to do a bit of a loop through the snow. I'll probably go to this one first, all the way around. And first one, obviously not in the snow, so we should be okay. Wow, he says. How close are we? Okay, we just got to get around the corner then. There it is, up on the rock here. So I'm just going to double check what it is it's kind of asking us to do. I see the crates, obviously. It has device components. All right, that's one. And then we've got two other device components out in the snow. So it's called Disrupt Permastorm. What does this even do then? Right, I've got to go up this way. Obviously, in the snow area, I've got to be really careful. There's plenty of polar bears. I'm just going to have to whip out the shotgun mostly. Also scorpions, isn't there? So I've got to be careful of that too. I think I'm prepared though. So technically sticking to the left will be fine.
When terraforming went
There's a
south,
polar bear there, look.
the temperature up here didn't just drop. It went into free fall. It's a completely different world now.
Look at this place.
Weather never recovered. It's just one big rolling storm. Lagos and Group 15 think their new tech can do something about that. But expect
cave
the
there.
unexpected, because no one's sure what the hell's happening in the Arctic yet. And that's why you're here.
Alrighty, so Kevin itself is cold. We're okay at the moment. As you can see, look, we've got pretty good food. I'm just going to run past the polar bears for now. I'm not going to fight. I'm being really cautious because there are dips. There's one. All right, one box up there. I can see it. Let's see if there's anything there before we go bounding in. I think we're okay. Quickly grab that. And then location number 3 is right at the other end. Oh, scorpion. I'm going to try and avoid that. It's just on my left. They're armored. They're a bit of a pain. They're huge. All right, let's see what we got to do now.
The thing you're looking for, apparently, it's some kind of sonic device. Releases a burst of infrasonic sound, supposed to disrupt the storm cell, break it up, settle the weather patterns up here. I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, I would get a lot if I take down this, so I'm going to do exactly that. Come here, big boy. Come on, big boy. I'm going to have to shotgun him. Oh, God. Ah! Get out of here. Woolly mammoth. I don't know how much XP I got for that. I just need your resources, please, good sir. Let's go taxidermy because we can get a little trophy from you. And we got some mammoth tusks. Amazing. I've got it. Before I run off doing that.
Okay, it's ready. But something like that needs shelter to function.
All right.
Or the storm's gonna tear it apart.
So there'll be some kind of storm.
Geniuses at the group reckon walls won't stop it working. So you better build some.
I have just the thing, don't you worry. So we're going to make our doorway. Wow, I hope this is big enough, otherwise I'm screwed. Oh, I need to pick that one up. Hopefully a small cap is good. I don't know if this will count as a shelter. Well, we'll know when I deploy it, right? I actually don't have everything I need.
All you gotta do now is turn it on when the storm's hot. Let it charge up and wait.
when the storm's hot. Oh, actually, I can place that flat one. So we're boxed in. So have I got to wait for a storm? Well, I'll try it. I have no idea if this, like, causes the storm. What? Get back to my little shelter. Polar bear there. Might kill him. Just whilst we're chilling. Probably not the best idea. No headshot. Get out of here. Just having a bit of fun. Don't mind me. I think it's safe to say I was fully prepared for this winter bit, at least for now. If a storm starts, I don't know whether that goes up quicker. And yeah, I was having a little look through in the tech tree just whilst I waited for this. And I think I want to get one of these electric extractors. So this is the portable mining unit to get exotics. So if we get a portable generator and one of these bad boys, we can probably mine some up. Now, it does say exotic extraction is known to aggravate nearby wildlife, so we'd need to prepare up ourselves to deal with that, but I think that's something I want to do. So maybe some hedgehogs and, well, there is the pistol trap. That would be hilarious if I could get into that, but again, the prep for all of that is going to be pretty immense. I can see in the top right we're actually due a storm the next day as well, so we're halfway through the day. Worst case is probably have to wait that out. I wouldn't have enough food, so I probably need to go home and come back, but I'm hoping this is enough. Right, 99%. I'm going to get inside with it just in case. Holy crap. Holy crap. What the hell's going on?
We're getting readings.
Oh, we're good.
What is that thing doing?
Stormfront shift detected. Well, the mission is done. Do I need this for anything? Oh, you can cause a storm, I guess, with that. I'm just going to leave that in there. Mission done, though. Let's get on home. Hey, I'm really happy with this. We got these tusks as well. It's a lot of ground down bone. I don't know if that's the best use for them. Maybe I'll do one of them into 400 crushed bone. So if I, yeah, 400 with the mammoth tusk. That is amazing. And then we'll turn that into what we need. I've got all that delicious crushed bone. We're going to turn that into epoxy. But yeah, all looking good. Now let's go into the tech tree. I still need to get my electric smelter, but honestly, for the price of this bad boy, I think I want to start prepping for setting up this. And I'm also going to come in to the hedgehogs. Are they in this one? Oh, look. You can actually tame the woolly mammoth. Where the hell do I find a baby from of that then? Arctic riding saddle. Ah, I should probably unlock an Arctic riding saddle then, because we are going to be going out there and the benefits are really good. So that gives just 2 plus 1. That actually gives the same plus the 10% cold resistance. And I'm guessing these are going to be the same. Arctic survival saddle. What is that? Plus 20% and more storage. Okay. Very, very good. So woolly mammoth can be done. This is it here. So the medium wood hedgehog. There's a scorpion hedgehog. What is that? Scorpion tail. Oh, I mean, we'll just take the wood hedgehog at the moment. There's wooden spike fortifications though. Maybe we'll grab some of those. Let's just double check tier 3 in case there's any better versions of this. We got plenty of points. I've been saving them up anyway. There is concrete spikes fortification. Is there a different type of hedgehog? Concrete walkway, a wall attachment allows you to look over the top of your wall safely. Maybe we go that way. Let's just check the rest because there will be some. I'm just wondering like how we set it up, you know? Yeah, so we're going to grab those then, a bit of concrete stuff. I am going to grab in some of those, hopefully. So first things first, we're going to grab the portable biofuel generator. And we've got to create one of these and an electric extractor. So we'll start with the electric extractor. Well, we're going to do this extractor. We're going to defend that, but we're also going to try and potentially get a mission done. It depends how long it takes to get this going. My main thing, though, is to get exotics to finish off my armor set. Maybe take on the pistol for now, because we do have bullets. Let's have a look. We've got 109mm rounds, so that would help. I could make plenty more. And then shotgun shells, we've only got 40, so I might make some more of those as well. And we'll craft one pistol, and then I'm going to take out some of these screws that we've got in. So pistol is now going to come down here. Taxidermy knife can go back in the pack. What have I got in there? I'm going to get rid of the shield. I really don't... Ah, we do need the electricity tool, but I can keep that on me. And then we'll make our final spike. That'll be 6 of each. And then we've got 12 hedgehogs. So I think I did another 3 there. And I do have room for some more if I want to do that as well. I might just max these out then. So prep-wise, then I got my shotgun, got my pistol, got my ammo, got my defenses. So we'll set all this up. Got my generator, got my biofuel, and I got my drill. Got extra health and stuff like that. So I think we might be all right. I'm just going to top up the food. Here it is. I think this is the right one. Do I place it on here? I do. Right. So, oh, you can place multiple. Obviously, we're not going to do anything with this yet. I'm actually kind of scared. But yeah, we're going to deploy these guys. So probably didn't need 6, actually. Build and place concrete or stone fortifications. I have no idea if there's a good way of doing this. So I'm just going to kind of like snap it to the angles. I don't think I had... You know what? I'm going to need something for a ladder too. And maybe a small platform at the top. So we'll just quickly grab a bit of wood for that. We'll place the generator too. So Jenny can kind of go there. I need my wire. Right, nothing in the Jenny yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're good. So let me craft up. Is there a ladder? Just need some fiber. Quickly grab this. I'll get enough just to build maybe 1 square on the platform as well. And I'll fortify the bit that I won't be covering a lot more. I may even just do... Yeah, let's get a ladder. Maybe just 1 and see if I can get this going. I think I hit it anyway. That's perfect. Okay, so that's our platform we're going to stand on. I just need to now try and deploy these suckers. So I'm probably going to have to use 5, he says. Yep, and then we go there into this, hopefully. I actually need to be inside, though, to get it done. Right, there we go. I can do it a tiny bit. Boom. I really need to pick this up afterwards. So we're going to have to do that and then get back up. Cool. So this is our little box of death. What I now need to do is attach these. I have no... Oh, look at this. Can't put one there because of the thingies, but these are going to be deadly. I'm actually very excited. Oh, I can place one. Perfect. We have a spare, but we don't have the wall. And we're also going to deploy some of these. So where should we start? I guess the little corners first. I'm going to end up hurting myself, but that's fine. And they don't need to be perfect. I just need to dot them around. Right, we are in. I mean, I've got spikes around. It looks pretty good. We'll see. This should be able to help me for quite some time, but I need to get in here now and get up the ladder. What do we need? So this 4.53 per minute. So we've got to fight for quite some time. Oh God, let's go. I honestly was expecting more though. I'm not going to lie. I've got 12 already and like nothing is coming. I had 2 wolves. A couple of wolves still, but they're going for the bodies. They're not coming to me. Something I was going to do. This is a bit weak. So I've just crafted a couple of beams with that wood that we've got. And I'm going to hopefully place it on this grid if it lets me. There we go. That should hold it. I can get a... Though this, to be honest, if I get a second drill, we could work this pretty good. We're doing well. We got 23 already. Not too much happening, to be honest. I don't know whether I'm getting off lucky here or... I am tempted to leave it running. Yeah, I might leave it running. Quickly run over to see if it's changing my deposits. Good news, what we've already made, I can hit up the last piece of my armor. So I'll do that whilst this carries on running. And that'll be our full set. I can look at what mission we want to do then. That is way less dramatic than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. It was kind of anticlimactic. Right, I have enough. Let's get that equipment. Oh, we're going to request this bad boy. This makes me really happy, man. Full proper set of armor. Like a really good set as well. And for context, we get the minus 35% perceived threat, crouching movement speed, and the 15% stealth damage. So when our first hits are going to be pretty mega. Also means we are really, really strong against the elements too. Well, off the back of that then, let's check our next missions here. So we've got... Well, we're deep in. I can do the dry run, which will take us out into the desert. Or we can come in. So we've got deep vein. There's quite a few now that are along here. We've got Searchlight. These all 1 star. Broken Arrow, Predator Specialist, or Resurgence. Honestly, let's take Influx.
Uniao acts like they're invincible. but they need a hand on the surface. They got plans for this planet, and that means boots on the ground. But those boots will need places to stay, or Icarus will eat them alive.
Right, by the sounds of it, we've got to build something then.
So long as you deliver. And they're smart enough to realize they need a roof over their head down here, or bad things will happen. Their people will need beds at a minimum. Check your map and head out. Good luck, friend.
That's where we pretty much built our little shack before, down by that water. We're actually just here, weren't we? So nice and easy to get to. I think we've got loads of gear ready. I don't know how many it's going to be, so I'm going to probably grab a bunch of maybe stone. All right, we've already got 49. I'll wait till 50, and that means we can at least buy stuff anyway. This makes us pretty heavy, though. How much fuel have we got in this thing? Oh, there's a wolf outside. Yeah, I mean, we've got 3 hours 29 on this thing, so it's going to be pretty good. It might be risky leaving it running. Now that I'm hearing stuff come, they are finally coming. I'm not convinced it's too much of a problem, if I'm honest. Now I'm going to carry on leaving it. There isn't much coming. We've had, I think, 2 wolves, 2 horses, so nothing that can do too much damage. I'm actually quite surprised. I am going to leave it running. We're going to go this way. It should be pretty quick to get there. Yeah, of course there's a weather event. We'll be fine. Just a normal storm. And to be fair, the storm won't be happening in the other biome anyway. Right, just coming into the snow now. Now, I've got to be careful of the polar bears. I'm going to keep my stamina maxed, and we're just going to run past all of it. They do come a little bit further down. I think I already see him there, so we're going to sprint from here. Now, we got the reduced perceived threat by quite a bit, remember? And I've been leveling up Kevin to have the reduced perceived threat. I probably am going to have to take it out. Yeah, there's like no damage whatsoever. It is coming. Woolly mammoth, that would be nice. Oh, we've done a bit of damage. I'll try the old shotgun. Be fair, I can just work it down. I know the pickaxes work well on them from a melee perspective, but I don't know if they poison you. Luckily, it's a bit stuck. There we go. Oh, 4,800 though. Probably need to keep my stamina for sprinting past everything too. Alrighty. Come on. Ow. There. Is that a geyser actually? Exotics geyser of some kind. I'm here. Come on. Tell me what I need to do.
This is the place. Time to build.
Bedrolls, potbelly stove, cooking station, and oxidizer. Warm plus sheltered. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know if it'll accept these beds, so I'm going to attempt it anyway. Right, we'll get our doorway on this front bit, and then we'll get just standard walls everywhere else, please. And our roof pieces. This looks to be the part. At least we've got... Oh, must snap. There's our door. Right, let's see if it accepts the beds. Are you kidding me? We need the bedrolls. Okay. I mean, I can break them down and we'll go back and kind of get these done. Bedrolls are easy enough. But some of these missions, it is just easier to have a little look online for what you need. I try not to, unless they're really far away. This one's not too far away, so it isn't too much of a problem. What the hell is that? I've just run into some weird birds. The hell are you? What are they? Arctic Vesper. Well, you've killed it. Turn to me, please. Thank you. Well, we'll take you out. I've never seen an Arctic Vesper before. Get him, boy. Alright, we're good. Holy crap. Let's quickly skin you. Arctic Vesper. We'll definitely take the level up. That's always nice. And I will also take this fur. Thank you, Kevin. You did a great job there. I've actually leveled him up to hit a little bit harder. He's still got a tusk on him. Yeah, he's got this, like, 10% melee damage extra on his primary, so he's not too bad. This looks to be their nest. Destroy to loot its contents. You get guano and ice. I mean, we'll take it. We probably need some more. These are new. I've never seen them before, so... Well, I got a pretty clean run down here, so that's good. Just realised I'm going to have to go finding some wood because it says cold. Oh, I can only just get in. Let me shut that a second. Won't want to be the one that has to sleep on the snow, eh? Right, there's the beds. One oxidizer. Definitely warmer inside. One potbelly stove. I'll light you in a minute. To be fair, I've got some sticks on me. And one cooking station. Let's get you there.
Time to wind up. You done everything they asked.
Oh, I've done it. Nice. There we go. And we can leave this here as like stopping point. It's kind of cool, actually.
So you'll be looking real good to them right now.
Yeah, I can add some oxide. Look, there you go. You're all welcome. It is quite cool because if we happen to be out, we've got a little checkpoint in the snow now. I guess making out of concrete might be the safer option, so we have multiple homes to do that. But I'm happy. That is a mission success. That was an easy one, in all fairness. There's a baby. You can tame these, can't you? I'm going to have to then kill this sucker. Oh god. Oh god. Ow! I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry. Right, baby, follow me. Unknown parentage. Yes, I'm gonna lead you. Now, the only problem is we're gonna have to kill stuff as we go because we don't want this kind of, I don't know, it's gonna be tough. Hello. I really, really wanted one of these. The moment I realized you could tame them, oh, that is going to be so good. Oh, polar bear's not happy, though. We might be able to get around this sucker. It's going to the food. Oh, my God, there's a scorpion. Oh, God, this isn't going to go well. Ah! I want to accidentally hit the baby. Get off the baby. Get out of here. Right, one polar bear chilling there. Just going to quickly skin this. He stood up on his back legs, and this thing is following me right now. I've got to be really careful. Wonder if I can tell you to stop following me a second whilst I go and deal with this sucker. You did quite well. Come on, come this way. I don't want you fighting anyone. Boom! Get out of here. 10k XP for a polar bear too. It's getting a bit dicey around here. I can't lie. We need to get out. Woolly mammoth, it's time. This thing, man, I'm hoping once we grow this up, it's going to be an absolute unit to ride around on. Oh, finally, home is in sight. Getting this thing back, man. He is slow. He keeps getting caught on things, but we managed it, I think. You still there? There you are. Right, come and get yourself some food. And there we go. Health code up. Taming bar has started. But on the other side of it, there's a couple of things we need, and it's down to the smelting of ores. So I'm aiming for this electric furnace right here. As you see, it requires 30 steel ingot, 4 glass, 60 electronics, concrete mix by 80, and some steel screws. So concrete mix is currently knocking up. We've got half of it already. There. Right, I got another 21, so we're almost there on it. But I'm tempted to try and find another copper node as well. But the main play is going to be that furnace, and then there's one mission I want to hit up. So I was having a quick look, and let me just show you. So obviously deep vein is needed, and dry run, if we want to do these middle ones, are needed as well. But this one here, Predator Specialist, which unlocks the Predator Control Specialist in this open world region, allowing vestiges to be traded for Ren. So no idea where this one is.
Things are moving fast,
but I want to do it.
They're low on experienced personnel.
So we're going to start that one.
You've been on a fair few drops now, friend. Soon, you'll be guiding me around the place.
Right, so we need 50 ammo casing, 100 gunpowder, smoke grenades. Smoke grenades. I definitely don't have those. Let's have a quick look for those then. There's the ammo casing, so we're going to need those. They're really easy. You know, whilst I'm here, I'm going to grab the 9mm round as well, because I think I will go into submachine gun at some point. So where's the smoke grenade is here. And flares. Where would flares be? I reckon they're going to be probably something like tier 2. There's volatile substance. I might unlock that then, because that might be something we want to grab at some point, just for some explosive fun. Because we are going to be venturing out into more dangerous regions as well. There's the flare gun. Is it under the flare sets? Yeah. Okay, so we'll go flare gun, flare sets. This is just crafting bench. Bit of sulfur. It requires 2,500, so we're definitely going to want it. Now, let's put it over this way. We've still got plenty of room. We'll go right there. This thing is pretty mega, if I'm honest. So we'll go ahead and get our little wire out as well. Actually, I'll do it from the top and inside. So let's go. We're using you. I could just tuck that straight in. I'm just trying to keep it neat. We've literally got one right behind it. So this thing is in. We can start using this to smelt up much quicker. There we go. That's in the grid now. So let's just double check. We should have... Oh, hello. Oh my god, you are amazing. I need to get a saddle for you in a moment. But there we go. We have 12,250. So we're going to test this bad boy out. Because I know platinum is crazy slow. So we should be able to see if it's going to be any quicker on this one. Still slow. That's like double the speed. So we're no longer going to have to be waiting around as much as we were from before. Awesome. Now, next thing, do we have a saddle for a mammoth? Woolly mammoth saddle. There it is. We need platinum weave. Done. One woolly mammoth saddle coming up. Come here, you. Look at this storage space. Holy moly. So it has 100 plus on maximum health. It has toughness, so plus 15 physical resistance, plus 8 movement speed, and melee damage, plus 43 kg weight capacity as well. So this is our little mining one. 642 it can hold. It is time for bed. And then time for food. We're going to opt in for the meat variety today. I'm going to take one of the other ones for less consumption there, but the rest is going in because we've got somewhere to be. And as much as I want to take out the mammoth right now, I don't think it's the right play. We still got hot cocoa. If we open the map then, how far... Oh my god, it is far away. Holy moly. I have never been this far before. So I'm actually scared and excited because that is out in the desert. So 100% going to be taking Kevin with us. Off to the desert we go. Let me just double check. We have 96 arrows. I've got plenty of shotgun stuff. Got a few pistol ammo as well. So me and you, Kevin, we are firstly going to have to pass through. I don't know whether we can go through the cave here. I think we're going to go through the cave just here because that is a lot quicker. But the desert is going to be dangerous, so I've got to be really careful here, but hopefully we'll be all right. It does say we need to kill a creature, so this is going to be fun. Right, if you remember then, this cave that we were mining earlier on, we should be able to get through it just fine, and this will take us through to the desert. Now, arguably a bit of the desert I've never been to. As you can see, I've only been down here, so I have played when the game first came out a little bit of the old desert missions before the open world existed, so I have been through it on that, but not in here. There is a lot of gold nodes and stuff in here we might want to grab at some point as well. There we go, into the desert. Oh, there's some new stuff. Hello, pronghorn. What are they? I have no idea what they are. I kind of want one. Anyway, do not get distracted. There's going to be lots of new stuff to see. There is zebra. There's going to be hyena. Oh, the desert is a scary place. There's different types of scorpion, but look at it, man. Amazing to be running through, isn't it? Things you love to see. Also very scary. I'm not going to lie. We've got to go quite far too. Oh, there's an elephant. Hello, elephant. I've actually got a woolly mammoth. Just going to potentially try and avoid the fights where possible until we, like, have to. Just want to get through at the moment. What the hell? Oh, we found oil. So this is an oil field. At least we know where we got to come when we need some of that as well, because I did see that we can play with oil, so that's good to know. This looks like a little bit of an oasis area over here too. Looks very pretty. I have no idea what to expect with this storm, if I'm honest, but I think I found where I need to be at least. Maybe he's got a shelter. Seems to be through. Oh, he's not even in... That looks like a different biome, so I'm going to pass through then. Don't mind me, Cougar. Just going to get out of the sandstorm. That's kind of ideal. Here we go. So it looks like some kind of hunter. Wow, this is cool. So this is like where 3 biomes meet then. So I could have either gone through the snow, it looks like, or through this way. I think the desert was the right play. Hello. You're not... Oh, he's got a dog. A very cute dog, might I add, too. I know that we can get those. You got anything? Water storage? What is that? Skinning bench? MXC camp? What is that? Sovereign rifle. A modern hunting rifle with fairly quick reloads that deals a decent amount of damage. Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much. and a shotgun. I mean, I've got the trenchy, so you can keep that one. I'll take your rifle, though. Very cool. What is that? Arid Striker Trophy. Hello. I've got some flares, some smoke grenades, some ammo casing, and some gunpowder for you. Why have I only got 10 flares? Damn it. I've got a bone with me, though, so I can make the epoxy. I might be able to just quickly do this here. I really don't want to run back. That is ridiculous. Well, it's all really easy anyway. We literally need a bit of wood. I'm sorry if I break your house. Cut down 100 trees. I need a little bit of sulfur. I do want to check out what one of these things is. The storm is still on. I'm going to... Dribbo. Are you dangerous? Oh my god, they're dangerous. Get out of here, Dribbo. Oh, kill creatures within the specified area. It's actually going up. Probably not the best place to be running around, but I do need to kill them around here anyway then. So we may as well blast up these Dribbos. Get away from me. Ow. Hit quite hard. Don't panic. Just blast them with a shotgun. As long as you don't shoot them in the head, you're fine. Hello. Want to level up. Do I have a cougar one yet? I don't think I do. We can actually sell these vestiges to this guy too. Well, the creatures didn't count towards it, so maybe not this far away then. Also, definitely going to use that solo point and talent point right now. Have a look. Movement speed. Let's just... Yeah, water consumption, actually. That's going to help. And then let's go into the normal tree. Nutrition from food. That's always really nice. And then combat, we're going to come down here because we've already got the others. 30% chance for firearms to recover durability instead of breaking. Let's grab that as well. Hello, boar. Now, these are obviously quite deadly around this area, so 100% need to be careful. I wonder if this counts towards the area. A level 109 buffalo. Oh my god, there's a bear. I just saw him as we were coming in. Just going to pop him with a pistol. Buffalo, don't mind me. I'm going to bring him this way a little bit. Have a bit of fun with it. Oh my god, the... Go away! Got it. Oh, nice headshot. Hello, Buffalo. Bye, Buffalo. None of these count. I'm just going to town on them all. Oh my god, scary. The pistol is super fun. I am running... Oh my god! Running out of bullets, though. Get out of here. I think I've got to kill directly in this purple area. That was why. So we'll just kill stuff around here. And hopefully find myself that sulfur that we originally started working on. I just got a bit carried away. There's another bear. Let's kill this sucker. I'm just going to use my arrows. I'm going to save my ammo for the tougher crowd. Good. What else have we got? Something is attacking my mower. Oi. Because if that dies, that's going to be a right pain. Stop it. That's 10% already. No, we're getting some mad XP here because their levels are super high. I'm just killing the wolves at the moment. That's good. It's all counting. What about you, Buffalo? How you doing? Bye. I really don't want their stuff. I can't be bothered to carry it. There is a sulfur node. Yay. Nice. Really close as well. So I'll quickly grab this. This will be everything we need. I've got my craft bench. Just need to make myself a little mixing table. Something else is attacking my... Blinking mower. Get away from him, please. He's not safe there at all, by the way. Kevin, how you doing? You are very weak. Can I interest you in some food? Are you a meat eater? I have no idea. Yes, he is. Get that in you, mate. Hopefully that helps. I'm hoping I can put a craft bench down in here. Just temporarily. Otherwise, I'm not going to be very happy. Come on. I can. Nice. Right. We need one of these. So I need some silica ore. That's fine. I have seen some. Yes, it is. All because I forgot the blinking flares, eh? Right, one mortar and pestle. And then we need to double check what it is to get that, don't we? So the flare stuff. Got the sulfur. Hold on. So I can just dump all this in here for now. So I've got stuff. We got this for crushed bone. Let's deploy this sucker. Sorry for messing up your place, mate. It's kind of needed. We'll crush that one up. Oh my god. Get down. Have a pickaxe to the head. Get away. Gotta be careful I don't stab my own thingy. Alright, you're still good. Oh my god, there's more. Well, this all adds to the quest anyway, but it's not ideal. Wow, 2 babies. Are you kidding me? We now have 1 baby. Bye. Exotic meteor shower incoming. What? What the hell is this? Witness an exotic meteor shower. That's very scary, but really, really cool. Wow, I say cool. Nothing's actually happening yet, but your shelter really isn't very good, mate, for this weather. I just want to point that out. Anyway, I have your flares, and it was very difficult to get them, so you're welcome. We're on 60% as well. I am going to wait the storm out. Hello, dear. Bye, dear. Right, a couple more kills, and we are there. You don't get a vestige off the babies, unfortunately, so that was a bit of a waste. And there's our unlikely victims. Hello. What have we got? Another deer and a baby deer. Don't you run. Just going to blast you with a shotgun. Oi. Oh, my God. Okay, kill your baby, then. Don't know if that counted. I don't know if bees count, too. They might do, so we'll kill them. They do. Okay, 3% for some bees. Actually was out of range for that baby deer, that was why. Alright, something is attacking my friend. No. A cougar. Not good. Not good. You okay, Kevin? You are not okay. Oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Oh, that's a scorpion. That's a dead scorpion. Sell any vestiges for Ren. Right, we'll get the scorpion vestige. I only have the Arctic one, to be fair, as well. But yeah, that is the end of my taxidermy. I'm pretty sure this means we're done. Come on, mate. I want to see you. I've got some money to be made.
Need something?
Need something? Yes, I've got common vestiges.
You cooked it, friend.
Cooked it.
All in a day's work.
Thank you. I'm not going to sell the cougar or the scorpion. We can get the other ones at some other stage. That'll do for now. I really need to get home. We're not in a good way. Kevin's not in a good way. He's on 291 HP. He's literally a couple of hits from death there. So we are going to book it, I think. And I'm quite hungry. And I see home in the distance. I was thinking in future, like, what can we do to improve the journeys out? But I think that was okay. There's obviously things that we could possibly do to make it a little bit easier for ourselves. But honestly, it's fine. And also the... Where's my weapons? I'm going to keep the Chak rifle over here. Yeah, that's minus 10% projectile damage, which isn't great, right? Now that I actually take a look at it. And the rest, the vestiges, we do want to make some trophies out of these. So we'll get these in my trophy workbench. I think it's just refined wood you need for these guys, isn't it? So if we put these in, actually we can make these. 1 cougar trophy, 1 black jaguar trophy, 1 woolly mammoth trophy, and 1 scorpion, which we don't have enough. So give me that, and then scorpion. So we're going to slap all these on the wall. Now, just got to wait for the woolly mammoth one. But I think all of these are going to give another one. So +6 for the coziness bonus of you. We've got +4 for the woolly mammoth and +8 for the black jaguar. Scorpions +6 as well. So our tonight's sleep is we're going to be well over the 200 now. I think I might stick some more. My bed is hilarious, isn't it? Oh my god, look at the size of the woolly mammoth one. Where the hell am I meant to put this thing? It does fit there. That's really silly. Right, is there anywhere we can put it? Maybe in the greenhouse. Look at that thing. Holy moly, that's huge. I love that it's actually size. Now, we've got a really big thing that I want to get going before we get onto dry run here, and it is actually, in fact, going to be the advanced alteration bench. I've skipped straight to the advanced one, and we're going to have a look through some of these. So there's some serious attachments you can add to ranged weapons, tools, and armor. So there's also these different ones. I don't know what any of that is, but it's all stuff that we can have a look at. So I'm going to have a look at what it is to make this bad boy. I imagine it's absurd. So steel, concrete, glass, just the electronics actually. There's the advanced alteration bench. Now this obviously is going to use a lot of power, so we're going to have to put a lot of effort into this, but I really want to see what it's all about. And where do we want to put this thing? Look at that. It's like I left a little slot just for it. So let's go there. Now, obviously you need to connect this up, but this is where we need multiple different attachments. It looks like we need the first lot of stuff, actually, now that I think about it. That's probably better than the other one. So electroshock would be the one, which is gold ore. So what I'm going to do is stuff a little bit of... I mean, let's just split like 25 of these guys out. Let's smelt up our carbon paste, and then let's get this moving. So hello, carbon paste. Move you there. We're going to need platinum... we got some platinum ingots in here. So I can use these for these attachments. Let's go with the electric shock for the knife. Is there anything we can kind of... Oh, I need to wire that in as well. Right, this is on. It's obviously taking all of our power. So if we... Let's toggle off some devices. That should be enough for us to get our attachment going. I obviously need more power anyway. And there it is. So, how do you do it? Do you do it here? Press to alter item. Okay, so we get our knife. And then we stick our attachment in there. So, adds electroshock attachment. So, 40% chance to cause electroshock on hits with attacks plus 5 melee damage. That's incredible. Like, I genuinely love that. So whilst that's going, what we want to do is probably come down a tier then and grab this one. So updated tools, tool attachments, armor, and ranged attachments packs. So I wonder if that means we can then do them in here. I imagine that's going to be the case. So if we go ranged, or is there, where's the blinking shotgun one? There it is. Right, you got to drag it to the side. So there is some smaller ones. So silencer, there's a minus 50% carry of firearms plus 25% movement speed. No. Accuracy and projectile damage. This one right here is the play. So we need titanium ingots, epoxy, and leather. Plus 25% reload speed, plus 2 ammo capacity. I do like that. But yeah, I really want this projectile damage. This is pretty nasty. Let's get one of those crafted and attached as well. I need to retrieve my knife. Probably something that I should have done sooner now that I think about it. There's my knife, though. Nice and glowy as well. Love that. I know we've only got the trench shotgun at the moment, but yeah, spread 1. So I think we can get tier 2 maybe at some point. Hold on. Now, there's one thing I need to prepare for, and it is the big worm boy. So I'm going to make sure everything's good. I mean, it's still pretty early. I think it's the big worm boy. Anyway, the mode is called Dry Run. And the rewards, I was having a little look, happen to be... worm-related stuff, so I'm hoping it's that anyway.
This is major. Between satellites falling out of the sky, exotics screwing with imaging, and their last exploration team just not coming back, the desert's a blank on the map. It's time to change all that. But first, you gotta find a way in. Exploration teams reported a cave system. Could be a path down there. But that was the last anyone heard from them. Lagos has dropped components for a heavy drilling rig. Could be useful underground, but you'll need to collect them before you head down. Drop zones in the cave area are marked on your map. It ain't your first rodeo, but this is Icarus, so don't let your guard down.
Thanks, Sol. I agree. We'll make our way over to the 2 boxes that they have. They're just down here. Could be absolutely fine. I think we've got everything we need. Here's one. Okay, that was quicker. Let's take that. Tunneling drill.
Lagos unit figures the cave system's the key to getting through to the desert. But tidal forces from Minos mean subterranean networks are anything but stable. They figured you'll need drilling equipment.
So it is where I thought then. We'd already gone through this cave, funnily enough, so I didn't realize that was... That used to be closed, did it? And you'd have to drill through? I don't know. Maybe we drill through a different part of it. We'll find out when we get there. Makes you wonder why they dropped the crates so far away, right? I've still got some crushed bone on you too. That can stay. Oh, solar panel. Does that mean we earn a solar panel out of this as well? Oh, so I really should focus on more missions because you get free items from them too. Now, I thought do this mission before we carry on with the snow ones because then we're completely unhindered with having to like try and find the correct route to do everything. Turn our little light on. Let's go on over. Oh, that's where we've already been. Thank you. My makeshift stairs. Where do I drill? Oh, it's sealed off now. That's interesting. Deploy the drill. How do I do that? Okay, easy enough. And then we're going to have to deploy a solar panel outside. And we're going to mine through the rockfall. Right, hopefully that's good enough. Certainly should be. I've got an electric tool anyway, so don't you worry. Here we go, last bit, all the way over. I've actually gone across the wall, just being nice and tidy.
Okay, Looks like that sucker's ready to go.
Right, just gotta wait for the percentage then. Does anything? What the... Oh my god, there's worms. I was wondering what the hell that was. Kevin, you need to move because you're weak. So I'm just gonna leave you over there. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god, there's so many. Let's just blast them all with a shotgun then. Kevin. Get out of here. Probably use the pistol or something. I don't have that much ammo actually. Maybe the arrows are a better bet. Could use my shock knife actually. I mean, we've got loads of HP, good armor anyway, so I'm not too bothered. That might be all of them. That was a lot to kill there. Oh,
Okay.
oh god, we're fine.
Cleared it.
Cleared it.
Nice work.
Nice work, dude. All right, Kevin. I don't know whether to leave you in here, to be honest. Drill through the rock. Well, I've done that. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Anyway, let's continue. And I'm actually going to get some weapons out ready this time.
Looks like that sucker's ready to go.
There's a worm there. What are you doing? Get out of here. Oh my god. Kevin! Aim for me. I'll help you. Get him. Yes. Get him. Ow. You okay, Kevin? You good? I'm a bit poisoned now. Double stacked. This thing's going anyway, I think. Yeah, we're good. All right, I'm going to just leave him further back on this next one. And we're going to need to eat again. So let's consume a little bit just to keep us going. Probably redo the bacon now. We got time. Got the one other meal for when my other one runs out as well. Reload the shotgun. Make sure we're all good. Old Trenchy boy.
Another one bites the dust.
Enter the desert
Let's get out of
canyon.
here.
Oh, it dropped this
For real
time.
this time.
Ah, okay. Oh, we got a hyena out front. Hello. Bye. Right, I'll bring Kevin to this front. It looks like we might be all right just coming through this bit. Come on, Kev. I'll deal with these, though. I want to try out my shock knife, you know? Yeah, look, it's ticking him. That's amazing. Now, I also need to get my taxidermy because we've got another one we can do here. I will take you. All of you are my decorations now. And it's just through here. Cool. Enter the desert canyon.
You're opening up Icarus for them.
Oh, there we go. We're done.
And everyone else.
That wasn't so bad.
Yep. The future's coming.
Come on, Kevin. Whilst we're here, we may as well
Where
go
it's
earn
all
a bit of
going, who can
XP.
say? I guess that's up to you.
Right, I think I'm going to start going down the adventure tree. Like water consumption and stuff. I haven't really checked what's down here. Yeah, movement speed and less water consumption. Health regeneration. Sprain duration. Chance to avoid sprain. Double health regeneration when reviving. No, this is more for that. But exploration sounds good. I'm just going to put Kevin down. I'm going to come out. I'm going to do a bit of murdering, I think. And I mainly want to test out my new knife. I don't know whether this triggers... I don't know if I'm right taking on a scorpion here. I'll give it a go. There we go. Look at that tick damage. It's actually amazing. Look how slow they become too. Oh my god, there's loads. Please don't sting me. Yeah, you dead. These are only little. Ow. Yeah, you getting killed. You getting killed. Kevin, be careful. So there's a lot of XP to be had in the desert as far as I'm aware. These boars, let's just keep an eye on the XP here. So 2,000 for that. That's not bad. Those things are tameable. Now, a cougar. 3,700. It's not bad. Hello, scorpion. I actually do want to get a really, really cool knife. Like a really powerful knife. This is insane. There is so much to kill. And if I can trigger that, these dribbos, though, I know that are armored. I'm not sure if the right play is to mess with these, but I can just blast them with shotguns. So, all good. They give really good XP. Get out of here. Now, just noticed our rested bonus actually is about to run out, so probably for the best that we do get on out of here. Happy with that. Hello, Kevin. How you doing, mate? You're healing a little bit, aren't you? Let's get ourselves home. We've officially done the mission to break through into the desert, so I'll probably just stick the solar panels on the floor for now. Like, I think we can just have some resting here, and then we'll connect these guys in. And they provide 6,000 during the day. Holy crap, man, that's good. Wow. So we now have a supply of 23,800. Right, we got food, we got drink. Pickaxe is good. I probably do want to get a pickaxe upgrade at some point. Actually, should we have a quick look? So, 10% melee damage, 25% yield from mining platinum, bleed doesn't matter, poison doesn't matter, titanium yield, aluminium, mining radius is probably the one. Minus 5% wear rate is pretty good. You can't do multiple of these, can you? Right, let's grab a stack of... I mean, we've got some wood here. We probably want to smelt that up. I'll tell you what, let's change this up. Let's put in the wood. And let's just leave that burning to make charcoal. And then we're going to stick this in here. So we've got the refined wood. And I think mining radius is good. So let's grab a couple of iron ingots as well. Also melee damage attachment, straight up damage, which is pretty cool. So if we go... Do I want that? Or do I want to grab a yield? Yeah, let's go for mining radius attachment. And then we're going to go for the tier 2 one, hopefully. Which is... I don't know if there is a tier 2 actually. So the best we're going to have is that one. I mean, that's fine then. Let's put you in. Put that attachment. Let's alter that. So mining radius, I think if I understand that correctly, it just means it hits a wider area when you hit a node, which I think is pretty handy. Let's also grab my bullets, so we've got everything. I think whilst we wait for the storm then, should we look at some attachments for our wonderful, maybe our axe or something? Mainly going to be down here. 20 felling damage, 25% yield from felling trees. Yeah, I'll probably do that. We want utility, I think, is the sensible approach. So I'm just going to steal these ingots from here. We're going to go for 25% yield from felling trees. I don't think there's a tier 2 on this one. I'm having a look. They're all like melee related to tier 2s, so I think we'll just stick out with that one for now. Obviously, I'm upgrading platinum ones right now. Is that the right play? If I come into tech tree, maybe tier 4, we go into the titaniums. It does require the foundry. Maybe I'll start looking that way then. So, I mean, combat knife I've just unlocked sounds pretty cool. 71 to 75 melee damage. Combat knife is 58 to 65. You may as well go for the titanium knife then. That makes no sense. So I probably want these titanium related bits and a titanium. There is a machete too. I mean, the machete could be pretty damn fun. Is there weapons on the... So tier 5, it goes into lithium, which is from something else. I think we've got to do something to do with a mission to get the lithium itself. So yeah, we are staying on tier 4 at the moment. So we are... Where is it? One foundry. That looks like a hefty machine, which means we're going to have to replace the forge. I don't know if I'm going to have to shuffle some of these over. I've got to take everything out. We'll pick this sucker up, and I'm praying I can get it in here because I don't have much more room. Right, one foundry. You know what? Let's put you in here for now. I need to break that down at some point, but I just want to place this down first. It's not that big. Good. We're going to squeeze it there. A hefty, hefty machine. I know for a fact I'm going to need my wire out again. And there we have it. So this thing then should allow me... Where's my titanium? It's up here. So titanium knife is right there. So carbon fiber screws. We'll stuff all this in that we just picked up. Boom. So we're going to get our knife and get this one upgraded then. That kind of makes sense. So we'll go for the titanium knife. Wow, look at this thing. That is cool. Power intake 86%. Does this thing use loads? No, the demand's not bad. Oh my god, this makes me happy. And I think our knife is done. Beautiful. We'll keep that one because that is a good spare. But for now, we're going to get this sucker upgraded with the electroshock. Because I feel like if I get advanced armors, I didn't check the armor upgrades either. Head armor attachments. Health regeneration in caves. Reduce cave sickness. Okay, that's cave related. Stamina. Stamina regen in storm. 30% chance to resist poison's pretty good. 60% chance to resist poison. Can see world bosses on the map. Plus 15% critical damage. Holy crap. Well, that's pretty good then, I think. New knife in hand, at least. Anyway, this thing looks super cool. Right, guys. With all of this in mind, we're very much at the end of the 100 days. And boy, has it been awesome. I absolutely adore Icarus. It is one of my favorite survival games ever. Highly recommend checking it out. But for now, if you want to see more on this Icarus run, I highly suggest you go ahead and sub to my second channel. which I'll link down in the description below, as I'll be continuing this full Let's Play doing every mission in the game. As always, thanks for your support. Have a fantastic day. Lonzy, out.